Look at the funk. Look at the
I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand what's going on here.
Let's get scratching.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for being here early. If you are here early, it's time to duel. We are back. It's another week, another dollar. Daystorm circa 2012. What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Hello, everyone. Today, we have a few new things instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel to take care of, including potentially grinding for Worlds points. If you guys do not know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has officially released their 2023 roadmap for getting to the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships instead of Master Duel, and the sad part is that it's the exact same as Duel Links. The cool part is that you get rewards for it. So, who cares? We're gonna be playing our favorite deck today, of course, and seeing how that goes against the meta, tier limit, and otherwise. So we'll see if Dark Law Turbo can really do it. I'm thinking yes, but we'll see. What's going on, James the Catboy? Hello, meow. Meow, meow, how's it going? Don't forget that. But anyways, new stuff that's been happening. So on my screen now, and you guys can't see this yet, but I have a new vertical screen for TikToks and YouTube Shorts and the like. It's actually really funny because the way that it works and the way that it's working for me right now is DK got banned. I don't think he actually got banned, did he? That's a joke, right? It has to be. But the way that works is that I can clip things vertically now and post them as shorts or TikToks, and with very minimal effort on my half in terms of arranging stuff. It's pretty neat. So that's kind of cool. But over Curriculum Anime, Matthew, hello. Heroes to Worlds, we're hoping, baby. Let's see it. World Championship qualifier, and odds are in the top 2 NA players are bots. Ooh, hate to hear that. Sucks to hear. Let's go on to Press Corn, hello. Currently out to grab food and a few packs. What you guys want? Ooh, God, in the packs or food? I'll take some Taco Bell on the low if you want. And I'm not supposed to be eating Taco Bell right now, but Taco Bell on the low, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Observable Duck? Hello. Hello, how's it going? Can finally watch since I don't have exams and a dual enrollment. Hey, that's awesome. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, Good to have you here. And how did exams go? How did finals go for? Oh yeah, this is about final season for everyone. Unless you guys are next week. I know some people are next week at the beginning of June or end of May. But hopefully you guys are studying and passing up well. I know that a lot of people inside the chat are either going to school or are currently finishing up school. Maybe it's just started school. So no matter where you guys are at in your educational journey, congratulations, and we'll be all right. So good to have you here. What's going on, Jordan B? Hello, hero to the top. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, baby. Elements are here all day, every day. 3 years, pretty much. Yeah, so I saw that Decayed thing on Twitter, and I think it was Scarlon, another Yu-Gi-Oh personality, said something about like how not like say like I don't think they said like deserved or whatever. They were just kind of like, can anyone take Decayed serious at this point? And I'm like, you can't be surprised when Decayed has every other video be like new information, data mined, etc. Blah blah blah. First on this channel, and not like be surprised whenever that happens. It's literally inside the new policy doc. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll into the Master Duel. So nothing really new updates. I guess we can talk about a little bit of the toss format thing that I tweeted out. It's actually really funny. I tweeted this thing in response to MBT, and I do kind of want to talk about it a little bit because I think it's interesting. Not that interesting, but it's kind of interesting. So for just a little bit of context for you guys, MBT, Mono Blue Tron, our favorite internet funny man, MBT, Joseph Rothschild, tweeted out a Twitter thread. And I'm not going to be essentially doing the Twitter thread as like a video. I'm just going to be kind of scrolling through and talking about some of the things, because I've been seeing a lot of toss format love inside of this. So yeah, pass your exam with flying colors. Ooh, that's sick. Very nice. Congratulations. That's good. Hero players stay winning, you know what I'm saying? But making plans to move to a nice college in California where I live with my sister. Awesome. Hey, congratulations. That is awesome. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's going on, hello. You back? Oh, I'm big back, baby. How's it going? Hello. So on card limits, he's making excuses and not taking responsibility like an elementary student. Oh, it's actually real? Glitchy Mike, thank you. How about now? Test. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I really do need to look at getting a new sound system. I've been saying that for like months now, but that's fine. It's working. Yo, what's going on, Lazy Lee? Hello. Oh, are you grinding for worlds points? I'm assuming no. I'm assuming you have much better things to do with your time than grind for worlds points, unfortunately. But what's going on, Brandon J? Hello. I wish you go back to toss format because I like Sky Strikers now. Oh man, toss format. It's almost 5 years ago. We can almost get nostalgic for toss format. It's been almost 5 years since the I would consider what toss format was and is. Let me see. No, the meta sucks. True, man. Tier limit is so boring. Am I right? Wait, the MCS was like 8. Was like 6, 7 tier limits in the top 8, and then it was only like 1 Pendulum Magician, right? This past weekend, that's what happened. Pretty sure. I think it's this one, right? Is it? No. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's you. Yeah. Yes. Here we go. Okay, so the new MBT thread, this is what I was talking about a little bit. MBT released this Twitter thread talking about what are your favorite rogue decks from past formats. And I really think this is a good Twitter thread. This is my response I had to that. In toss format, Cyber Dragon was very playable, and as any monster was removal with Master Rule 4, and 2 of the 3 best decks were using machines. It's a good matchup against, it's good matchup spread. Got me top day 2. I would say top. It's a good matchup spread. Got me day 2 at blah 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 blah. Day 2 at the Fort Worth YCS in 2019. Hey, what's going on, new banner? Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm saying. Actually, let me why is my chat disappear? There we go. There you are. Hello. Awesome. Dragon Link for life. I'm saying, baby. Actually, Dragon Link's about to get much more powerful. That new the new like synchro stuff inside of Syac, right? It's new Syac stuff, which is there, but I don't know. So anyways, I posted this and it's been getting a little bit of traction. Coder responded to this tweet saying, yo, I day 2 that YCS with Gem FTK. And I was like, yo, that's sick. And also, I forgot that coder, and a lot of people were in attendance at this YCS, including Farfa, John from House of Champs, Doug, DZeef, and Nimnim. Blunder, Mr. CV Blunder, Stevenist Blunderist. Dane talked about Toss format, talking about Mystic Mind Burn. JJPM, which makes sense. I think these guys are a little younger for Zoomer angles. Toss format Legends with Pendulums and Pendulum Magician, which is somewhat true because Electromite was in the format, which is there. Let's see. Totally awesome. Shout out. Huge shout out. Totally awesome. Toss format. Favorite rogue deck was Paleo Dino in Striker Orchest era. Another Toss format in Dinosaur, which was very popular. We did have things like Pinkertops, which was being used in other decks as a side option, but also inside of its own archetype, which was great. I think we have one more I saw in here that I did like from Toss format. Maybe, yeah, there we go. Deck was best in Toss format with the Guru Control, which I did end up playing Guru Control with my against Cyber Dragons at the same YCS and winning that round because Sun Limit was a big carry. Go down, we go down. Trains, of course, here we go. Orcus and Salamangreat, that also true. This is another Toss format tweet. God. What else do we get here? Buster Blader, scroll all the way down. Toss format, another Toss format with Altergeist. Big change. Toss format, 2019. Everyone's got big 2019 talking points. And I think this is really funny because, like, ultimately speaking, one, we are so far out from Toss format that it can be considered a legacy format, which I think is hilarious. Secondly, I think that it's interesting that everyone has somewhat of fond memories with rogue matchups inside of Toss format. I don't really know what that means if the children yearn for Toss format, but I think because of the most recent revival in Duel Links with Orchist and Thunder Dragon and Salamangreats, we're really only missing one archetype there, if I believe that works. And I don't know. In terms of modern Yu-Gi-Oh formats, I think we do have two others to point to in terms of historically good and or like fun to play / balanced formats. I think the more that we dig into Toss format, the less fun it will get. To be fair, I want to say that right now because there are things like Mystic Mind that are legal. There are, as a thought, I believe, was legal up until very late in Toss format too. There's a lot of floodgates and a lot of really problematic cards in the format. But it's really interesting because the rogue matchups were pretty strong. I would think Pendulum Magician and Altergeist and Guru Control and like maybe one or two more were also pretty viable inside a Toss format. Cyber Dragons, I think, is probably the best one of them. And then post-Toss format, you get like Heroes into the mix. What I think is so interesting about this, I think everyone has such fond memories of it. One, because everyone's a Zoomer and they were like, let's freaking go during Toss format. And then two, I think because of the tools available and the somewhat simplicity of the meta being the top 3 to 4 decks being, you know, Thunder Dragon, Orcus, Sky Striker, Salamangreat, it gave a little bit of leeway for a lot of different decks to have a lot of different matchup spreads, which I think is very interesting. Toss format being a, like, I would say a more recent modern Yu-Gi-Oh format, like actual format, like we can define somewhat similar to how we say Edison or how we say GOAT format. I think these three kind of tailor themselves to being the three like historical formats in Yu-Gi-Oh. GOAT mean like more old school, Edison being a little more evolved and what Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of all about, but without like crazy summoning mechanics. And then Toss format, which is more akin to modern Yu-Gi-Oh, like we have nowadays in like 2023, with link summons and all those crazy things, but behind Master Rule 4. So where am I getting with this? The children yearn for Toss format. That's all I'm going to say. So many Zoomers in here are saying like all their Toss format opinions, and maybe this is truly the last time that rogue decks were somewhat viable. And that speaks volumes to the past 5 years of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, I don't know if that's just me, but like what do you guys think? Honestly, it's so interesting that there's not a lot of like in 2020 or in 2021 or last week at locals. You know, and maybe it's because the formats are less defined and we haven't really gone back to them in retrospect. And this is truly the last time that we got to like think back and potentially have like a lot of opinions on, specifically also because of the length of the format. The length of the format was also very long. The Eternal format, almost 2 years, I want to say. So I don't know. I don't know. But the new Z-Arc support is insane when built right. It's I did see that there was the new Pendulum support, which is crazy, right? Is the Master Duel meta better yet? I haven't played since early April. It's not. It's actually worse because it's just more boring, which is funny. I don't know, man. Rogue decks is goated seasonally. Yeah, it's true. Certain rogue decks and certain formats are great for rogue. Otherwise, though, you really don't have a lot. Yeah, I remember my shitty meme decks could put up a decent fight against TOS format on YGO Pro. So I think a big part of it was that those 4 decks weren't as strong as some other tier 1 decks. Completely agree. There was no true tier 0 deck after they hit, I think back in 2018, the Pendulum FTK, which I don't think it was really tier 0, but realistically speaking, it really could have been. But yeah, they released enough tools and there was enough things to clear counters that hit a bunch of the different decks across the meta to where you could theoretically have a bunch of meme or rogue decks inside a TOS format. Like that is very true. Don't care about the meta, only care about Utopia. True. Same track of mind with heroes, baby. Same track of mind with heroes. Yeah, so it's like the borderline meta of Zoomer and meta aligned. Yeah, pretty much, right? It's like just competitive enough and young enough to where the most recent people who are coming up in Yu-Gi-Oh! Remember as like a nostalgic thing, and just good enough to where there's enough decks that are like, yo, I did this crazy thing back in the day, Yeah, not true. My adventurer format let a rogue deck run wild and take many wins. Here's the crazy part about that. Dragon Link was technically rogue inside the adventurer format. It was really good and had a very solid matchup. And it was not the best deck. I would say it's not the best deck. There were 3 other based and pile type strategies that I think were maybe better. So it is great. It is actually really great. And Dragon Link I thought was the cooler deck of that format because it really had all the tools necessary. It just sometimes you just didn't get it, especially if you didn't go first. But it had a pretty decent chance of going second, I would say. That's actually not entirely true. But yeah, what came after TOS? After TOS, I call post-TOS format. Post-TOS format was the Shaddoll structure deck. So the Shaddoll structure deck came out towards the end of TOS format. So Altergeist, invoked Shaddoll was everywhere. And then I actually think Hero was a top 5 contender. I actually can tell you what decks were good around that time because I had videos and tier. That's why I was still doing the tier list for the channel. And so we had things like, oh my God, it's actually more recent than I thought. It was here. Here we go. Right here. So very interestingly enough, this was about right. And so the format worked like this. We had the shavings of Spiral and Spiral Orchis, and also you had things like the Lunalite Orchis, which is still pretty possible. Grenmaju just, I think, got second place. The YCS Salamangreat was still very strong despite some hits. But Dinosaur was huge. Altergeist was huge. Dragon Link started to make a huge emergence. And then Shaddoll was arguably the top tier deck. I put Heroes and Gods here. This is somewhat of a joke, but also completely true. Just because I think that Heroes was part of the top 5 deck. Spiral, I think, could put up a little bit of stuff. So it was you definitely would see it in the top tier strategies. But it was like Hero was top 5. Hero was a top 5 deck during this format, I think. But that was post TOS format. Post TOS format was essentially the fallout of all the TOS decks getting hit. And then you have the new Shaddoll structure deck getting released, as well as some new cards. I believe the new Trap Tricks card was Dane. I could be wrong on that, but that's also there, So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not to be a Debbie Downer, but I love TOS because we just came out of Link Held. Also true. Very, very true. But the only reason why I liked it is because we got out there. I mean, that's fair. We did just the Gumblar FTKs and Firewall FTK formats were both of those things, which I think is kind of crazy and kind of sucks. But yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Why is my CPU at 30%? What is going on? Hold on. I gotta look at some. Okay. Maybe it's just using more CPU power from my actual thing, whatever. Yo, what's going on, Nox? Hello. How's it going? Heroes? I'm saying, what's going on? Toss had so many floodgates. Also true. We had Artifact Scythe and the emergent use and tech option of Scythe available. We also had Anti-Spell Fragrance and Summon Limit. So very common play. Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and I mean, I plead the fifth. Yeah, best deck argument. Make a deck that doesn't brick versus rogue. Decks that make you all in and a chance of bricking. That's fair. Swolelax relaxes before Swolelax. True. Also very true. Dragon Link 4 years and counting, near unheard of. It's just a good deck. It's a solid pick for most formats. Like I would take Dinosaur. I would take Dinosaur. I would take Dragon Link, and I would take one more deck that could probably sees most competitive success when a new format comes out. When a new format comes out, Dinosaurs and Dragon Links are probably two of the best decks to play for most formats. Just because what ends up happening is that people don't know the matchups, people don't really know how to play their deck yet. So people who are really good at those two decks can steamroll most of those matchups, which I think is great. Dinosaurs is the easier version, I would say, while Dragon Link has a little more complicated staying power. Like it can stay much longer in formats even way past the beginning of the format. You'll see Dragon Links topping and Dragon Links having tops all over the place in any format, which is crazy. Hero belongs in its own tier. Also true. But yeah, Dragon Links will literally never die. I just think I kind of like how Dragon Link shaped up. When you really do think about the staying power of Dragon Link, right? Like what can they do to hit Dragon Link? And the answer is nothing. And they really shouldn't, right? They should balance Dragon Link and maybe give it somewhat less resources, maybe less starters, make it a little bit harder to go off. Because the idea is that you're trying to convert like single 1 or 2 dragons to go into a full big board. And there's enough dragons and dragon resources being one of the most common types inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! To give you so many plays randomly, which I think is great. So yeah, good stuff monotyping. Yeah, exactly. It's like on Free Cicada, by the way. Hello. Yeah, you opened up Master Duel first, heard the WCS qualifiers. I hadn't seen them yet. Actually, we can open them up now, so to speak. But yeah, anyways, this is the toss format. This is the toss format tweet. I kind of wanted to talk about it just a little bit because I think it's interesting, and I kind of like that people have an opinion on toss format, and they're getting really interested in exploring toss format, which I think is funny because I love toss format. Or I used to love toss format. I don't know if I would love it now, but ban Romulus, Striker, or Borreload, and we're dead. Romulus, maybe. Romulus is pretty big, but I think singular bans of Romulus or Striker probably be rough. Borreload, yeah, because then you're missing like a win condition, and your win condition is just big board, right? Borreload is a win condition in itself. So banning Borreload and Striker, I think, would hurt more than Romulus, right? I think so, at least. But yeah, people have been playing Cinco Dragon Control. Yeah, that's the most recent brews, right? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so the new World Championship qualifiers, the WCS, let's go ahead and rotate on over. The WCS for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Here we are. Let's talk about it, because I think it's fairly interesting. The hero reserves. Come on, Nicholas. How's it going? Hello. Good to see you. It's good to see you. Let me move this over. Let me move this here back where it needs to go. That's perfect. All right, awesome. So the new World Championship event is underway. The WCS qualifiers event has started. Head over to the no game sound. That's right. Good point. There we go. To participate, press the duel menu and yada yada. Will be held in the form of individual duels for the qualifiers and team battles for the team battles? Team battles for the finals? What is that supposed to mean? I hope Ruxin wins this WCS. I mean, he's already a YCS champion, so now that'd be crazy. That'd be great. Actually, I know that one guy who won the first Duelist Cup said that he would take Farfa if he gets it again. Yeah. W says the anime. I'm sane. What's going on? Decayed is banned, baby. Woo! Are they actually banned? Because I thought I saw something about it being a joke. Like it's like a joke. Not to say that I would hope that it's true, but like, not to hope and pray for anyone's downfall, of course. But man, can you be surprised? Right? Can you actually be surprised? For 3 years, though? Oh, okay. At least they didn't send the Pinkertons after him. What's going on, Hypergravity Wave? And true. Very true. Yeah, you think Konami has their own secret forces that just, like, knocks on the door anytime someone says, like, guys, I have the band, like, the feed goes out, the cameras go black, lights go out, crashing through the ceiling is the secret service of Konami. And they're all just, like they have different band cards as like different patches. Their call signs are just like the different band cards. One's called Pog, and he's like the leader. It's Pot of Greed. That'd be really funny. The winners literally choose the 2 players. I thought I heard about that, but I thought that was just like part of the leaks, right? That was part of like stuff. I mean, that was part of like the things that we knew. Maybe they did actually announce this, and I kind of just forgot. I thought I just forgot. Yeah, he needs to take responsibility, acting like a crybaby through the whole thing. I mean, we can watch. Did he make a video on it? I kind of want to watch the video. Maybe we can react to that. But yeah, yo, what's up? I haven't played Master Duel outside of NR Farm recently. I'm teaching my brother how to ride a bike. Oh, hey, that's sick. Look at you being a good older sibling or younger sibling. I don't know, maybe, but. That's nice. Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and now riding a bike truly transform into a banger older sibling. But what's going on, Lenvor? Hello. He did. Okay. Maybe, well, we can react to it if you guys want. If you guys want to watch it together, I haven't seen it yet, so I'd be down to watch it. But yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me just search it up now while we can. In the meantime, let me new accessories added. I did see the shop is going on. We do need to make our Yu-Gi-Oh deck for the World Championship qualifiers. I love this. Yu-Gi-Oh World Championship qualifiers 2023. Depending on what rank you achieve in season 16. Okay, cool. These special rewards tickets. What do the rewards tickets get you, by the way? Let me see. What are the card pool? It's in the shop, right? I think we get those. So he still struggles to normal summon Moye. It's okay. Honestly, not a bad deck to introduce to. Goku, Ultra Instinct. Glad to have the legend of the Ultra Instinct form of Goku specifically. They just get Jinzo? Is that the best card in the pack? Oh no. No, it's just Jinzo! Ah! And Penguin Torpedo. Penguin Torpedo's alright. I called for his world's ban on the video premiere. That's kind of sick, actually. Oh man. Oh, Penguin Brave. Based. Croc. Pretty decent. And Fairy Knight. These are just legacy pack cards. What? Yeah, it's okay. So it's literally just grab Jinzo and Cicada King and Penguin Brave. These 3 cards are just the best things to get into this pack. And Croc is okay. Croc is all right, but it's a super rare. Super rares are free in this game. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it'll not be the last time you see this Worlds logo pop up. Is it not? Because it's going to pop up like a lot. I don't know. Yo, what's going on, Matatarasu? Hey, how's it going? That's right. Yeah, long time no see. Your channel viewers have grown a lot. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to have some of the OGs here too. How's it going? It's good. It's been a long time. Honestly, what's so funny is that every so often I'll go live and like, you know, people will pop up and I'm like, yeah, wow, I haven't seen you in a while, or they've been busy, and ain't no thing. Because like, what's so funny about like necessarily me dropping off the face of the earth for months at a time is that people pop up and be like, yo, you're back. I'm like, yeah. Or people be like, it's been a long time. I'm like, hey, what's up? Ain't nothing's changed, baby. Nothing changed with the year it is, you know? But I am happy to have everyone here and watching and chilling out week after week or every couple days, or watching the videos or streams or all of that stuff. It's all fun. And I'm glad to share in this Yu-Gi-Oh experience with you guys. So, open the legacy packs. I think we only have like 20. We have 27. Yeah, we only have 27, which is incredible. We're not going to get a lot from this, but I like how we can open up all the packs at once. That's really good. Yeah, started uni, so I just barely got on, but I was watching you here and there, but silently, always lurking, and no problem. Yeah, shocked only 200 viewers. That, yeah, back in the when we were playing with the Neos, God, that felt great. Maybe I need to get back to playing Neos, you know? But great, good to hear you started uni. Hopefully it's going well. I know some people were just finishing up some finals and doing that stuff, so. Oh, also, we had a new accessory in the form of Sprite Blue. Seems kind of cool. Oh, cool. When you click on him, it just does the animation here instead of not in the thing. I like it. He's got big old hands. What's going on, yeah? Hello, hello. What's up? What's going on? The power of drip. I'm saying he does have the supreme jacket on. That is true. Okay. All right. Are still doing the GX deck streams? Pretty much, for the most part. We're all GX fanboys, unfortunately, which is great, and I'm a big fan, of course. So Cyber Dragons, Heroes are always my top 2 choices, which is awesome. But then Neos, you know, still sticking in there. And every so often we'll splash in something funny, like we had Goatee last time, which is there. So yeah, the transitioning to starting uni is really rough. I haven't finished my undergrad, and I'm starting off to Yale next year. Holy, congratulations, by the way. There was a rumor floating around a couple years ago that I went to Harvard, and that is technically true, but not true. It's like saying that I went to, like, I think it's because I had a long stint in Boston for a long time, but not necessarily to do anything with Harvard. But I remember DZ, if he was like, yo, I heard you were like an English major at Harvard. That's crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm actually like an art major and not at Harvard. You know, it's really funny. Or Tier Hero, no fun, no Shizu. Yeah, no. I actually wanted to play the Naturia Runic deck. You know, I wanted to play the Naturia Runic deck. Thought that'd be a lot of fun. But we're gonna do Hero for a little bit and see how long that gets us. You know, which is gonna be crazy. But first, I think what we have to do, of course, is react to. Is it Decayed? Is it on his channel? Let's see what it is. Decayed. I just searched up the wrong Decayed. There it is. Konami banned me from Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish this was clickbait. All right, let's see. How much of your hero deck evolved, by the way? Did you utilize the new Neosport? I do. So in certain builds of the deck, I actually do. In other builds, I just forego it. I just do straight hero / the new Neo stuff, which is super fun. Yeah, it's true. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I can't read. Big true. Big true. Yo, what's going on, Manishi Miza? Hello. Thursday, so I can catch it while I'm at work. Can do. Good to see you here, though. Bye. Hello. How's it going? Good to have you. Yeah, plan on streaming a little bit more and more recently. I've been feeling back into it. You know, honestly, one thing that gets me down is like Tier 0 formats and formats where I just don't find the top decks interesting really prohibit me from being like enjoying the game. I kind of wanted to get in on the Diamond 1 speedrun with Gage this past couple weeks, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right, let's listen to what he has to say, and then we'll go nuts. All right.
Konami has banned.
How does that? Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Okay. Oh, let me play it.
I'm gonna get into all of that and more, but first, make sure to follow my new Twitch channel, Decayed Alt, where I'm gonna be chatting with you all, talking about random things.
My God, he's a VTuber now.
There's gonna be a $100 giveaway on this video. A little
bit louder. All right. I can do that. How's this?
Random follower of Decayed Alt, which I'm going to pin in the top comment, will be winning. Now, let's get right into this. Konami has banned me from the TCG, which I haven't played in over 9+ years.
Little more.
exactly got me banned? Who knows? It could be anything from up to 5 years ago.
How's this?
It could be from the other day where I posted the new Abyss actor leaks. They did not elaborate, but I will tell you what I think is the real reason I am banned in a bit. Because if you really look into this, you could easily...
Same wanted to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh, but I got disillusioned. Got disillusioned by the toxicity of the current format on top Konami shenanigans with the Shenreal chains. Oh, that's also, yeah. Konami is kind of whack sometimes. Tournaments IRL are ass. What's going on, Speed Mantis? Hello, good to see you. Just Julia Friends, also true. The new tournaments are actually super fun. I love in real life tournaments, and there was this great thread talking about how the YCSs are like, are not, like, they should be Yu-Gi-Oh conventions. They should be Yu-Gi-Oh cons. You should be able to buy artwork from there, from certain vendors. You should be able to like do other things than just Duel. But I know that Konami has like a super tight grip on their IP, and that's something that's been big contention. They've been loosening it up just a little bit. So if YCSs and championship tournaments were actual conventions more than they were like just tournaments, you can convince more friends to go. You can make a whole event out of it. I mean, they're already only a couple months out of the year as it is, so it's like, you know, like how many realistically you're going to attend in a year? Just squad up with some friends every now and again. That would be so much cooler, but we don't have that, of course. Okay, so I haven't seen this video yet, but it sucks that people are playing Heroes not that much. Here, hopefully they should be playing Heroes more. I haven't seen this video yet, so I'm hoping to. Let me turn on the Master Drill music actually. Now that I have that up. And we're gonna hear what he has to say real quick. So
Konami has banned me. I'm gonna get into all of that and more, but first, make sure to follow my new Twitch channel.
Before we talk about his
ban,
ban,
with you all talking about random things, also grinding to Diamond 1.
We have
There's gonna be a $100 giveaway on this video. A random follower of Decayed alt, which I'm gonna pin in the top.
Not only is he doing like a giveaway for his alt account, he's also doing. He's also doing. He's a VTuber too. Here's a call to action in his ban video. By the way, that's great.
Now let's get right.
That's great. What's going on, Louis Plays? Hello.
Konami has
Good to see
banned
you.
me from the TCG, which I haven't played in over 9+ years. Now, what exactly got me banned? Who knows? It could be anything from up to 5 years ago. It could be from the other.
Could be up to 5 years ago. So that wasn't a joke. I mean, it could be a joke. Allegedly, I'm saying that this could be a joke. But you can't say things like, we don't know what got me banned. Konami changed their policy documents like just the other day to say that leaks and information leaks of any kind are like is not okay. And that's up to grounds for banning it, depending on the leaks. I think that within reason, if we're saying this to be true, Konami like would look at it and just say like, okay, well, you know, this is what's going on. But he does continuously say things like, I got this leak from data miners in my discords. Like he does say things like that. And there's records of his videos, his own videos, where he talks about how this is nowhere but exclusive leaks on his part, which he has like direct involvement in, which is against TOS, right? Yeah, reason for his ban leaks next week. I mean, right? Yeah, like that's, I don't know. That seems like it's very. That seems like it's cut and dry. Like that seems like it's cut and dry, which sucks because I think that realistically, as a community, we need to be able to talk about these things and drum up hype for stuff. We need to like have conversation. But on the other hand, this is not. You shouldn't be surprised with Konami directly changing that in their policy documents. That's been on the chopping block for a while though. Like hasn't been. It's not anything new. It's like weeks ago, I think. But anyways.
Other day where I posted the new Abyss actor leaks. They did not elaborate, but I will tell you what I think is the real reason I am banned in a bit. Because if you really look into this, you could easily see this is a targeted ban that doesn't really affect me. This is a ban.
Yeah, I can understand magazine scan leaks
based on information I have
because it's a
shared
children's
about
card
a
game.
different game entirely.
I'm sorry, TJ, run that back.
I do not play based on. I am banned in a bit, because if you really look into this, you could easily see this is a targeted ban that doesn't really affect me. This is a ban for a game that I do not play, based on information I have shared about a different game entirely.
I'm sorry. What? What's going on, Jay Pizzy? How's it going? Good to see you. Hello. Yeah, I can understand magazine links because it's a children's card game. Yeah, I mean, like when you think of like Koro leaks, right, from like Pokemon, those are things that happen, but it's all personal preference with the company. I'm sure Nintendo is like trying to search out who those people are, but it's more of like Koro leaks and Koro the magazine that's having the leak issue, not Nintendo. Because Nintendo's like, yeah, we put it out there with knowing that it could get leaked potentially. But Konami is much more tight-lipped about their Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, frankly. But I don't know. Yeah, what I don't get is why you would risk your job to let Decayed know what cards are coming to Duel Links next week. I mean, Duel Links, Master Duel, all of it. The information is like so valuable, especially for someone like Decayed, because the more that he's able to leak and able to be the first to market when it comes to the information, more people are going to click, more people are going to subscribe because they're going to be like, oh, this guy knows, and I want to be in the know, you know? So then he makes people know. And so you want to constantly come back to that. And as someone who's Decayed is also financially incentivized to leak information and to continuously leak information. That part's true. So I don't know. Yeah, he's going to tell us that Bestials and Cash are going to come within 2 months. True. I hope so, by the way. I hope they get sooner. Yeah, maybe because actually got leaks from actual leakers or insiders, since there aren't any game files for them or magazines more. It's more of like they're the data miners. Like the data mine leaks is much more important. And then, yeah, potentially it's internal. And that would be interesting. I think that would be kind of funny. But if it was an insider, I feel like that would have been much like they would have found the leak at this point. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being hyperbolic here. But yeah, I do not play. True. Yeah, we don't. I don't know why I'm banned. Anyway, new Duel Links information. True, right? I don't know. Yeah, technically the leaks do cost Konami money because I do save my gems. No, right? Like, kind of. Like, we don't really know what's coming out next. So people who aren't looking out for anything, they know not to spend it on this one because maybe in a couple of weeks the tier limits are going to come out, right? That's kind of what happened. We saw that directly right before the leaks for tier limit before tier limits were announced. The leaks were telling everyone, save your cash, because here's the breakdown. So that's big. It's huge. Yeah, honestly, if he changes the leaks to him predicting, he should be fine. Yeah, if they're just like calculated predictions and he just like plays it off and like lies and just says like, I am the world's best Yu-Gi-Oh crystal ball. You can call me Nostradamus, but the anime Yu-Gi version. I don't know. There's a joke there. And that would be funny. But I mean, we're only like a minute into this 4-minute video and already have so much to say. But yeah, how do you know you're banned? There's a ban list of suspended players. So I don't know. Do you think they'll get a ban list before the YC? I mean, I hope so. I hope we get a Master Duel ban list. I hope we also get a TCG ban list too. That way people can shut up about it. But would they refuse tournament money? Yeah, they would. I think that Konami sees that risk assessment as like banning the 1 or 2, maybe 5, 10 how many players they have on their list is much more costly for them in their financial risk assessment than it would be for people who aren't banned. But that's more of like a business standpoint than anything else. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, trust me, Nintendo are crazy when it comes to pushing leaks. That's true. They are much more severe. That is completely true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I was building a hero until tier. And so I was super broke if it wasn't for the leaks. That's right. Because also, by the way, heroes are super expensive. So they do a horrible job of promoting Master Duel TBH and have gave us upcoming packs and build hype. They would do in TCG for months and program packs. That does bring us into an interesting conversation that I might pin for the end of this and end of watching this video, because there is, as someone who does have a marketing and business background, or UX and UI, it's part of my major and like my job for a while. Talking about like how companies do social media is huge. And Konami, up until like maybe 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, didn't use pictures in their posts. They would do like text posts and a link to like a blog. And they still somewhat do that. They're every so often, but they have like a new social media intern now that makes all these graphics, which I think is really cool. And that's what they needed to be doing years ago. All their videos and stuff they do with Jerome, the main man Jerome, yellow tie all day, you know what I'm saying? Are very much welcome changes. They're not perfect, but they are making changes to be more of a modern live service company. Because for all intents and purposes, they are a games as a service business, whether it be in the TCG or in Mastery Duel or Duel Links. They are in the business of constantly updating and constantly having to get information out to their players. Not only their existing players, but if they want to get new players, you have to build a strong community. And so sometimes, unlike let's say Smash Brothers, right? Smash Brothers, in Melee specifically, Melee is a game almost completely grassroots, and Nintendo involvement is very sparse. And when it does happen, of course, Nintendo wants to get their hands off. I'm going to defend Nintendo in just the smallest way. I know we really shouldn't, but if they really wanted to, they could throw the ban hammer on any event that they really wanted to. But they don't, because they know that's bad PR. And the couple times that it has happened, it's been devastating for the look and the feel of the Smash community, not just Melee, because it affects everyone in Smash, whether it's Ultimate, Brawl, if you're still playing Brawl, and Melee altogether, right? So that's the thing, is that these companies don't want to get involved in these types of legal gray areas where it comes to their IPs, specifically when it comes to community strengthened IPs, a la Super Smash Bros. Melee, because it looks bad. It just looks bad, even though, but it's probably in their best interest to control their IP. They just don't, right? So, but they could. Konami, though, is this weird half step where it's Melee is almost completely community driven. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, and somewhat of Master Duel and Duel Links more recently. Excuse me. Wow. They are involved, but not enough. And so the community kind of takes a little bit of the responsibility away, right? Konami is involved so much so that they do official events. They do have official prizing. They do have so much control over their IP, a lot of control, a super tight grip. But the community sees it upon themselves to try to make their own grassroots events and try to make their own grassroots information pipelines. Obviously we have a different culture as a whole in terms of the online Yu-Gi-Oh space, which is, I would say, a majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players are nowadays. And Konami doesn't really interact with that in any sorts of meaningful ways. You take companies like Riot, example, who do have a community first design philosophy and community first communications philosophy. It really is more about how can they sell their game to the widest audiences possible, while also strengthening their existing community. They share artwork on their official Twitter page from fan arts. They usually welcome creators, and they have certain deals or when new patches come out, they allow people to play early, and certain streamers and stuff, because they know in terms of marketing that's how you're going to strengthen your community, is to build it and to reinforce the pillars of the community. That makes any sense? So even people who are 50K Andes, they want to have a good graces with and say, hey, we're kind of cool, right? Do you want some information? Do you want some exclusive packs? Do you want to play this game early? How about we do a promotion together, right? And then your audience will then gain trust in you to get official stuff directly from the source, and also will potentially gain trust inside of the company, because that kind of happens. There's a middleman there that speaks the language of the people, and the company speaks and or potentially pays the middle party to relay that information, and then thus the pipeline and the information spreads and grows. And you essentially outsource your marketing and your PR to people of the space, right? That's what happens. You gain allies in the community to vouch for your game, especially if you have it as a game of a service. That's huge. That's absolutely huge and gold. If you can capture that, certain companies can, certain companies can't. Then that's invaluable. That's invaluable information. Sorry, I've been ranting a little bit. I've been missing chat. Yeah, Konami's stuck in the 90s. Legit, nothing changed communication since the beginning. Yes, almost completely. Now, a lot of that has to do with, and this is important to note, is that there is a lot to be said about Japanese business practices versus American business practices and how that functions, right? And how much they want Konami America and TCG to run certain things, right? Obviously, Master Duel, I think Duel Links as well, is more heavily managed by Konami Digital Entertainment, which I believe is a little more on the Japanese business practice side. And they're a little more tight-lipped. They're a little more less willing to extend the olive branch and IPs than like American business practices, or even European. It's just a little bit different. For example, we do have in the TCG people who do get products early, and we do get people who generally do work with Konami, and that's very fair. But when it comes to social media, when it comes to how they present their brands internally, there's a completely different philosophy across countries, and that has more to do with like business practices than it actually does anything to do with like I don't know, get just product in general. It's actually very complicated. But Decade's name is Bob. That's right, Bobby Taney, Bob the Builder. He do be building decks. That's fair. Yeah, I've freaked out, but someone else had my name on the list. Ooh, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, the Twitter account tweets that makes me feel like I'm back 10 years ago. It really is. I think that it would almost be better if they didn't tweet out things during ban list season. This is like a hot take, but I don't know. I'm funny. I don't know. It's fair. It's fair. Yeah, why does Master Duel do more to get us hyped? They really should. Master Duel and like the official Master Duel Twitter account, Master Duel USA, whatever, like really should be pumping like funny combos and gifts. Like the first week and first like couple months of Master Duel, they were doing that with like replays. But imagine if like once a week, like Master Duel had like a hotline you could just email things. I know it's a lot of overhead too. So it's partly business decision to have those things have overhead and have them be important. But I do think that's very much like a thing. And I know this has to do a little more with like trusting community. But like, let's say the official Konami Twitter accounts and the official Konami sources like retweeted art, then technically that would be them like endorsing that art, so to speak, from their fan creators, which I think they need to do more of. But I don't know. That's a little, again, very complicated because it does and doesn't mean that. So there's that. But yeah, they don't even do trailers for Master Duel, which is kind of crazy, to promote new packs and new releases. They do some things with Master Duel in terms of trailers, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it also leaks OCG leaks in Master Duel meta, which is dumb because they'll know that. Also huge, one thing about Decade's band here, because he has built himself as the premier site for information on two of Konami's biggest IPs, period, Duel Links and Master Duel, he has a giant target on his back. So yeah. Those leaks on the site is like bad, right? Yu-Gi-Oh does steal a lot of other communities' content and culture. Yes, completely true. Yu-Gi tubers specifically share a lot in similarities and try to emulate a ton from outside sources because, frankly, Yu-Gi-Oh is not a very good spectator game at all. It is particularly difficult to teach new people to play unless you're playing maybe Master Duel specifically. And then the skill gap between someone who's been playing for like 1 year even versus someone who's been playing for like a couple days is so wide. And that's true from anything that has like skill-based anything. But at least with like, Valorant, Smash Brothers, or other competitive means, you can at least have fun in certain tiers of play, I guess, or casual play. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, at least at the moment, it's not, you can't really do that. You can, but you gotta like make up your own custom formats and stuff. So there's that. I don't know. Is this Swolelax or the Yu-Gi-Oh business model podcast? True, very true. I got a lot to say about it, man. I think it's like something that I think this community specifically is lacking is knowledge about how these systems really work and the perspective of these companies and where they kind of come from. Because these decisions are not surprising to anyone with like some small business backgrounds, or just, who knows how these companies kind of function on a wider scale. Like if you take this kind of stuff and try to relate it to other companies, this is not a crazy thing when you look at all the evidence that Konami has given us over the years, right? And what they could be doing better is very apparent, especially if you look at other businesses and other models of business that Yu-Gi-Oh is a part of, like Pokemon And there are competitors, Pokemon, Digimon, for example. I mean, that's like not as big, but there's that. I mean, really any type of like mobile app space, like Marvel Snap just entered the fray, right? That's huge. So Riot's communication is insane. Their lead designer and game balance leaders actually answer random questions on the subreddit, which when they why they make certain changes. Completely, yes. I do think I know I've been like kind of dick riding Riot a little bit like every time I talk about this, but it seems so they make it look so easy. They make it look so easy for them to respond to the community in their subreddits, to have Q&A sessions when they drop a big patch. Anytime a new update comes out for Riot, they have their designers write a blog post, or maybe they have some other one do it and they just sign their name on it. But like that is textbook community relations, and that's like such the easiest thing to do to strengthen and make sure people know, hey, every couple Tuesdays we're looking at patches. Even if the news is no news, that's still enough for most people to say, okay, thanks for the update. Keep on playing their game. And yeah, we'll get the memes. We'll get the people saying like, fix this, like destroy this, like delete this mechanic. But for the most part, it is honestly that simple. Is just to update people. I think Master Duel does a crazy good job of updating everyone every month or every month about what the new ban list will look like, or like what it's going to be. And we can kind of assume that it's going to be every month. Games as a service models, they need to update constantly. And anyone who says that's like, well, we get a ban list pretty often, I guess it's okay, but I kind of want it to be more impactful. It's like, of course. Anyway, we all kind of want that. But I'd rather have this where we get the monthly ban list and we kind of know that about the beginning of the month we're going to see some new changes than the TCG, which we don't know at all what's going to happen. Right? I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that hands down, full stop. And it's enough communication where I'm still like, I still have a little bit of faith, but not too much where I'm like not going to play for a while. I don't know. That's kind of a hard balance, but. So yeah, master surveys are huge. Also true. It does even if they don't read them, even if all those things go to an email void, some box out there they don't look at, that's still enough to show the players that they want feedback, that they are listening, like, even if they aren't. But they probably are, because that's just good R&D, and that's just good UX UI. You trust Konami's actions, not their release info. Yeah, kind of, right? Like, I guess, I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. But yeah, a lot of people use the word leak include official reveals. That's why it's easier to make a mistake. Also true, people do mistake that a lot. It's partially just because it's like, it's buzzwordy. People see leaks, they want to click, they want to know the information. That's fair. But yeah, it's really annoying me that YouTubers have turned it into an 8-hour day React stream. True. Very true. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like, this is gonna sound very old man of me. I like listening to people just ramble off about their opinions and their ideas and stuff. And obviously I like reading your guys' takes and the comments, and hey, I'm doing it right now. Like Joseph and Farfa and all of them, I think they like playing Yu-Gi-Oh during it, I think is important. And I obviously love to play the game, so that's why I do it too, at least for a good portion of the streams. But sometimes we get stun locked by stuff, which is fun. It's why I mostly look at OCG side of YouTube and Farfa. For a lot of content, majority of YouTubers either the same crap or just self-debating. Yeah, that's also complicated too. Right. Yeah, I picked up Pendulum during Secrets of Eternity format. Secrets of Eternity is after a hiatus after Dragon Ruler format, and it was so hard to learn. Master Duel would have been so helpful back then, dude. We were long overdue for a simulator, like even over COVID. I'm kind of sad that they didn't release it over COVID. Can you imagine how like hype? Everyone's indoors. Everyone's just playing Master Duel. God, they've been so good. No more remote play. God, they've been great. Okay, anyways, where were we? 54 seconds in the video. Decayed got banned. Decayed is saying that he's not sure why. Decayed, his real name is Bob or Robert, Bobby. And then also, again, he's saying that this is technically, it shouldn't apply to him because this ruling change is for the TCG, and he doesn't play that game anymore. But he is leaking things about 2 separate games, and he's kind of not equivalating that. All right.
I have never leaked any physical card TCG information, which is what this ban is for.
That's not. No, it's not. This ban is Sorry, I just said I wasn't going to stop pausing this. The thing says it has come to the attention of the KDE Penalty Committee. That is the Konami Digital Entertainment Penalty Committee. That is what this is for. Duel Links and Master Duel fall under Konami Digital Entertainment. It's plain and simple.
I guess this would stop me from going to Worlds, but many of you already know I've been to Worlds twice. With
Casual brag going to Worlds twice.
multiple first place globals, and I think we
Casual flex, multiple
can
first place
all
globals.
agree that it's not even fair for the other players if I was allowed to qualify
What? Okay, I keep on pausing.
or
I'm just
even
gonna-
cared to grind
Last
for
time.
72 hours straight again.
cap.
Even before the leaks, I've always made predictions on upcoming cards and ban list, which I've been
Sure.
correct on many times.
Yeah, it's not hard to
Most
be correct.
notably predicting the Celestial ban that no one saw coming.
That's
Is it
not-
only okay if my
Oh,
predictions
God.
are incorrect? And
This is so hard to watch this video because on one hand I want to listen to it and I want to take his critiques and his opinions straight on this one, but I can't do it in between the I do leaks and predictions that have been just correct. How can you ban me for being correct? As well, I did something no one else saw. Who cares if the Celestial ban happened? Everyone gets it a million miles away.
People that
Come on.
cover leaks about Duel Links and Master Duel,
That's true.
are they now at risk of being banned?
Yes.
Which I don't think they should be. This is
Yeah,
Konami
maybe.
TCG picking and choosing which leaks specifically they are okay and not okay with
Mm-hmm.
to cover. How is anyone supposed to even know what's okay to talk about? The main
Yeah,
point
let
of
him
this is
cook.
the
True,
precedent
true.
this sets for everyone else, including players on Reddit or
Decayed.
Twitter that aren't even content creators. Everyone was so excited
That's-
when
yeah.
Sprite Blue data mine leaked as an upcoming mate to be added.
That's
so anyone
also
that
not true.
shared or talked about that is now at risk of being banned.
Yes.
If Konami stays consistent with this ban, then I'd expect a ton of upcoming bans in the future. It won't be safe to randomly browse Reddit or Twitter. Now,
That's going a little too far. I think saying that it's not safe to browse because you might stumble across information. I don't think Konami's really is looking at Twitter or Reddit all too much. They might be. It's a little bit harder to ban those individuals if they don't know who they are. And I don't really think that you have to remain somewhat anonymous for those sites to be to actually be affected by this type of ban, right? He's calling for others to be banned. Allegedly, I'm gonna say this. Maybe cover my own ass, or if not, I guess if I'm banned, then whatever. But yeah, Konami doesn't have Reddit technology yet. That's cold. That's cold. You can't. Come on. There's at least 2 guys at Konami that browse Reddit for sure. For sure. Doesn't Bob Cade sometimes talk about having exclusive sources for his leaks? No, that's exactly true. Yes, that 100%. We were talking about that earlier in this. Is that he has specific people that he has specific people that he has give him sources, and he says this. He's like, these are exclusive to me. I have them myself. He takes pride in it, which I think is maybe the difference here. Is he's taking ownership. To be fair, he's taken ownership of the leaks, but that's what Konami's looking at. And yes, this is kind of a cry for other creators. He's saying well, if I'm getting banned, why isn't anyone else? But he's not. Actually, no, that's not true. Strike that. He didn't say that at all. He said, are other people at risk? Which is true. That people are at risk. That's completely correct. That's just part of the policy document. The new policy document and the new policy surrounding leaks and information is that you are potentially going to be at risk of being unable to play at events for spoiler information. That is true. That's the ban. That's, if you figured out, congratulations. It's not a question. He's doing the Decayed billion questions lead in, right? This is a classic thing that he does, where he's sitting there and he's like, we don't quite know what this new ban list looks like. What are we going to see on the new Master Duel pack? We don't quite know. We can speculate, and I have some predictions based off of some information that I may or may not have because it's 2 months ago in the TCG format. We don't. What does this mean? Like, he does this, and it's the there's a term for it in rhetoric that is this, like, you're just asking questions narrative, where you're just saying, you're not quite giving your opinion or what you're thinking this is going to do. You're just saying, hey, what about this? Right? It's the whataboutisms, but not really whatabouts. It's more just about, like, you're asking questions and trying to bring up good points. Like, I'm just asking the questions no one's asking, right? And that you see quite often. So yes, Decayed has before stated that he is the one personally getting leaks specifically for him. And then two, yeah, like, people who are in the leak space or people who want spoiler information, yeah, 100%. They are also in trouble. That is correct. I don't think that anyone should be worried about Reddit or Twitter per se, but, you know. Yeah. Dang it, Bobby. the boy ain't right. True.
Let's take a look at the TCG policy that they recently.
Can someone like
updated.
Solom get in trouble
May
for talking
11th
about
is
a Bob Cade leak? I don't really know. As far as, like, secondhand leaks go, not sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's done across the board. I would not be surprised if it's done across the board. And I know some, people who look at the leaks, you're not really in trouble for looking at them or reporting on them. They mainly want to stop at the source, if I had to guess. But if you are someone who's perpetually doing that, then that is, like, that is grounds for it, I assume.
The policy update when this went into effect. Everyone who attends
5 days
a
ago.
KDE US Yu-Gi-Oh TCG tournament.
So here's the thing. Effect of May 11th. Let's go to Decade's his webpage. His YouTube page. This was 11th. This was 4 days ago. It's actually a pretty good meme, by the way. Any Han bros in the chat? 5 days ago. So 5 days ago, let's see. That was here. These here updates, end of tier. So 8 days ago was a new master update, Kastir coming, new data mines for the new leaks. And then 2 days ago was the last time he did it. So he broke policy after this went into effect. He broke policy right after this went into effect. So if I had to say, that's probably what happened. Anyways.
Tournament is expected to read, understand, and adhere to all tournament policy and infractions and penalty policy
also
documents. True. Well, I don't play in these tournaments. I haven't in over 9 years. Does anyone know if Pokemon Go recently updated their policy that I might be violating? Sorry, Decayed, you are banned from Pokemon Go, but I never installed. You're banned. Now let's go deeper into.
Okay. That statement alone is insinuating that Pokemon Go is a separate game from Yu-Gi-Oh, right? But if he leaks Pokemon Go information, I actually don't know if he does. I'm not saying that he does or would. But if he leaks Pokemon information, then he could get banned if they change their policy similarly, even though he doesn't play the game. So is the argument, I don't play that game? Again, he's confusing and conflating the idea of playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG as a separate game and entity as a whole versus Master Duel or Duel Links. He's saying that these two things are completely different platforms. It's not really true. He's using the apples and oranges argument other than saying like red lady, or I don't know, green apples. I'll say green apples and red apples. That's kind of the idea. Like, they're still apples. They're just different types and flavors and used for different things. Like, green apples are great for pies, and red apples are, I don't know, good to dip peanut butter in. I don't really know. Like gala apples, I guess. What are different types of apples? I'm getting hung up on that. Anyways.
This document.
Okay.
This is what people are saying I have violated. The Privileged Information Act. This states persons who publicize privileged information such as set contents, card spoilers, etc. for KDE US brands is Master Duel, which is wholly ran by Konami Japan.
It's right there. I haven't read this new thing yet, but it's right there. It says KDE US brands. Yes, that Master Duel and Duel Links fall under Konami Digital Entertainment US brands. They have copyrights in the States. And also, yes, it is run by Konami Japan, and it's run by the Konami Digital Entertainment team in Japan with US involvement. There it is. Plain as day. That's it. Straight. I don't even know if we need to watch the rest of this video. It's literally right there. Konami Digital Entertainment's brands do fall under Cross Duel, Rush Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and Master Duel. I may have said Master Duel twice. That's true. I mean, to be fair, he is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, so he can't read. But we all share that, you know. Yo, what's going on, Phantom? What happened? Decayed got banned. What happened? Decayed did get banned. He got banned for leaking information. His ban email or whatever that was saying that he was violating the spoiler information policy and the specifically subsection N of privileged information, saying that he leaked information about the Yu-Gi-Oh! IP and brand. Privileged information about like card spoilers and set contents. It looks like before information is officially released, and that's a little bit gray area stuff. But yeah, right. I'm saying, anyone else playing Tears of the Kingdom, dude? Okay, quick side note. I love Tears of the Kingdom so much. I just started like a couple days ago, and I'm not that far in, but I'm like, this game is so good. Tears of the Kingdom is great. God, I wish I was playing that now, actually. No, I'm joking. Anyways, oh my God. Free Cade? No, we're not, there's no free Cade here. I mean, we could, but, I don't know. Yeah, who's this guy called Swolelax in the right recommendations? Oh, he's a pretty cool guy. I think he's decent. I like his thumbnails and his voice. No, I think my voice is like nothing. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I don't know as well. I'm pretty sure that Bob knows the entire corporate structure of Konami and is able to evade the rules by technicality. Yeah, that's right. True. Yeah. Here's Decayed navigating the I don't know, the business and operational intricacies of Konami by saying, technically, I post Master Duel content. I haven't touched TCG in 9 years. So no, yeah, this is
translated into English and sometimes not translated correctly.
Also somewhat not true.
Considered a KDE US brand?
Yes.
Is Duel Links a KDE US brand now?
Yes.
Konami TCG is just that. The TCG, the physical card game. Shouldn't I
His argument is just the fact that he thinks that KDE US only applies to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG.
Also only be binded to
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he hasn't played in 9 years, but he's like, I have TCG tops. True. Come on.
2014 policy being that was the last time I joined a TCG event. Based on this ban, I'd say all of you must adhere to the TCG policy, even if you've never played it before. And by the way, according to this, it is not restricted to the original sources. So you don't even know this, but if you're
yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so we just answered the previous question of can someone like Solemn or whoever who is reading off Decayed leaks or whatever also get banned? Yes, that is true. And this goes into effect May 11th, so 5 days ago. So if 5 days ago you are like, you can get banned for it. So for example, there's a site called Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, which does occasionally show and broadcast leaked information or scans of cards. What is Konami going to do? Ban them from play? Yeah, maybe they could. But what is that going to stop the leaks? Not necessarily. No, not really. Maybe it's going to even like increase them. So again, it's more of like for an organization or a website. Konami probably already had them on their blacklist to begin with. But on the individual level, yes, like yeah, you can get dinged for this. So I guess stay anonymous as much as possible if you're going to. But that's like, I'm not giving advice for that. It's just like if people are really worried about this, that's what they would need to do. Like I'm not saying to do this because I don't know. it only really affects certain individuals who would be participating in this act anyways. So either or. All right. Anyways, continue.
Content creator watching this right now, you're now banned because Abyss Actor's coming in the next pack. Now on to the main reason for why I believe I was banned. This was not to affect me. The main
I'm sorry.
purpose was to affect everyone else in the TCG community to ensure that they take the policy document seriously, which many were not, because they would use my Master Duel leaks as an example for why the TCG policy isn't serious. Now every content creator will fear looking at any leaks, which is the goal Konami TCG wanted to accomplish. Anyway, where do we go from here? I will have a new leak video out by tomorrow. I hope
Let's
you enjoyed this video. My
go!
next stream on the main channel is going to be on May 21st, where I'm going to have even more leaks, a $2,000 tournament qualifier. If you enjoyed my informative talking video like this, I do more personal content on my Decayed alt channel, like chilling with viewers and just hanging out. So make sure to follow that. Also for the $100 giveaway, we're going to be giving it away to a random follower. That's all I got about the topic. Thank you very much. We are out.
My God. Decayed the Martyr. Okay, so let
I hope.
Oh my God. There's no way. Oh, Jesus. Not gonna lie, the new Zelda gives me Banjo Nuts and Bolts vibes, though I don't want to Switch. Initially, I know the memes were like Zelda Nuts and Bolts, but it is so much more. It's so good. Yeah, Decayed is a martyr. The TCG community rally behind him and fight for his cause. Random advice, get your AC tuned up for the summer rolls around. My outdoor fan went up first day, 100. Yeah, true, big true. As someone who lives in one of the hottest places in the world, let alone the country, man, we get 110 plus days and it's whack. Yeah, Decayed is our Goku. Send spirit energy. We got you, DK. Don't worry. Okay. A few things about this. Let's just break this down. One, so funny that he's like, I have a new leak video tomorrow. That's huge. Two. No, you're not being made example of. Like, yes, technically speaking, you are one of the biggest influencers and personalities to get hit by this policy document. But not only did you like very recently break the policy document pretty overtly, they also, you have all the eyes on you. It sucks. And I know this is going to sound like very pro capitalism, pro business stuff, but I swear maybe this is not a good defense. It's just say, no, bro, trust me. But yeah, like you have a huge brand. You are Decayed. And as much as we clown on Mr. Bob Cade, the reality is when you do get to a certain level, you have a giant target. Like the eyes are on your back, whether it be from like catching strays from the TCG community or getting clowned on by everyone else. Like Konami is looking at you. Konami's not dumb. They have whole social media teams that it's their job to look at and protect their IP. They spend millions of dollars a year to make sure that their brands, apparently their Konami KDE US brands, are protected, that they fit within their guidelines, that they have that they adhere to the vision that Konami sees, their brand IP, like their brand IP policies, the way they handle their logos. Like there's just so much to do with that. That's so outside of the realm of just people's YouTube videos. Truthfully, I don't think Konami cares about banning people left and right. I don't think they're going to be doing that. But what I do think is that the only thing that I would say is valid about the part of DK being a martyr or an example inside of this policy is that he is the biggest perpetrator of information on the games of Duel Links and Master Duel. So as someone who is not only financially incentivized, but is also like seemingly someone who consistently takes pride in the fact that he is the leaker or he is a source of the leak information. Konami knows this, and Konami has looked at it. And I think that Konami for a very long time has maybe tried to see what they can do about it. And this might be their answer. I'm not saying this is specifically like Black Ops operation to like to take out Decayed like sniper style. But what I do think is that this is like half example and half like just, you know, Decayed should have been protecting his brand for longer, right? As the number one leaker and the number one source of this information, Decayed had all the idea, all the time in the world to move back and transform that differently or protect his brand in a different way, right? If for example, the leaks were only via the Master Duel meta and Master Link's meta sites and not Decade's videos, this might look different. So that's different. What's going on, Frank Garcia? Hello. Good to see you. Howdy. I've been missing so many streams. Hey, no problem. It's good to have you here. Hello. We're just talking about Decayed. Yeah, it's also ironic that he had a part in getting Coder banned for his Master Duel ruling. Also true. Literally, Coder sitting here right now, like, oh God, I'm trying to think of the meme that's there, but it's like, you know, God, it's what's that one? It's like Survivor, and it's like everyone, it's like the Survivor picture, and it's like everyone like disgusted and scared, and it's the one dude in the background, like, yeah, it's like whatever that meme is, it's whatever equivalent. That's Coder right now. Coder is like looking at these things like, he. But how did Coder get banned? Coder was caught in some drama and some someone accused him of cheating, and then Coder talked about it, or Coder did some stuff, and then it's also compounded with the Decayed stuff. Is this partnership going to be taken away, or has it already happened already? I don't think it was partnership, like you're saying, like his Twitch partnership. I don't think so. But yeah, I am a Dr. Decayed. Oh yeah, that's. I am not banned. I am not banned, and Coder's just. That's pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is that it's Konami partnership. Oh, I have no clue. At all. So yeah, Decayed has. If it was the Decayed site, the Master Duel meta or Master Links, the Duel Links meta sites that were leaking information or posting or publishing leaked information, and not straight up Decayed videos, which is a direct pipeline into the personality, into the influencer that is Decayed, I think this might go differently. My hot take is that there is some plausible deniability to say that Decayed, while he might have extensive say over those sites and owns those sites, I believe, and has honestly, you know, employed some people to work on the sites, which is kind of neat. But I think overall, Decayed could have plausibly denied the fact that he had involvement in those. Now, if he was banned because of those things, like if he, you know, for example, doesn't directly run those sites, then it's a little more of a controversy. It's a little more of a controversy if, you know, that was the case. But the fact that he participated in it on the main channel, that he advertised it and participated in this leaked information constantly, not just for, you know, 2 days ago, but probably just from the 2 days ago, then yeah, you can say there's a direct link between the leaks and Decayed. That goes without saying. Now, again, I don't really think I did too good of a job explaining why I do and don't think Decayed is a martyr. I think that Decayd's like a half example. Like Konami definitely wanted to hit this in, I would say, the most popular source as possible, being Bobcade. But I also think that it's not going to be exclusive to Decayed, unfortunately. But also, you know, what are you going to do? And I think that Decayed is blowing it out of proportion, saying that it's like targeting him specifically, that this is like a ploy from the TCG syndicate, and that the Konami has been targeting him to scare everyone else. I don't think that's true. I do love that his like, this is not going to take me down. Trust me, Valiant viewers, we are the true believers. kind of take that he's going to be posting more leaks in the future, but that's kind of funny. I don't know. But and Coder got banned because of his video styles. Like it was DK. Oh, that's true. That's too. Kind of, he was definitely accusing, but in a different way. Yeah, like how Bobcade is his canon name now. I can't unsee that his name is Rob Bobby Cade. Decayed. Where does Decayed come from? It has nothing to do with his name. If in fact is, maybe it's like a nickname. It's a screen name. I don't know. So yeah, to wrap up on this one, Decayed getting banned is really funny for a few different reasons. It's funny because he doesn't quite understand why he's banned and why this is kind of a big deal. Two, he seems to be I would say disillusioned. It sounds a little harsh, but yeah, sure. A little bit confused about like what like IP and what brands fall under the Konami US jurisdiction. Of course, Konami Digital Entertainment falls under all of them. That should be self-evident and pretty logical. You can't just say, well, this is predominantly run by the Japanese branch. Like that's like saying like, oh, Nintendo of America has no bearing on Nintendo Japan decisions. Like that's not really true, right? That should be pretty self-evident. That's pretty like a no duh moment. And then three, I mean, if we can speculate all day on the why or what's going to happen next in terms of like smaller creators, Reddit, Twitter, etc. But there's no way that you can look at this and say that's like it's just a particularly positive thing regardless, right? I know we clown on Decayed constantly, but the reality is that we do need to have communication. We do need to have some semblance of community when it comes to information that we find on games and media that we like. You know, we see scripts or screenshots of sets or pictures of set of some movies or leaked scripts or leaked cards and spoilers and sets. And that's just going to be a normal part of the process in terms of any type of game or ongoing hype train. That really is. And it's not anything new or anything super, I don't know, it's super new. It's not anything new. It's not anything that's crazy. And it is a little bit disheartening to see it actually happen and taken place and not necessarily used in a interesting discretionary moment. But I do think in this case, I don't know. I have no big end take from this. Like, what does this truly mean for the Yu-Gi-Oh community? Because it could absolutely mean nothing. It could just be like this thing we talk about and we never talk about it again. It could be something that's brought up constantly. It could be something that we're going to get annoyed by in every single video being like, this is what got me banned, or a newly banned player here, blah, blah. Like he could milk this for all it's worth. But yeah, drama sells, exactly. Like is what it is. Yeah, he's doing a good job with it. That's true. We are giving him part of that 15K views in 3 hours. That's true. Yeah, I'll applaud Bob and get on helping me save my gems. Thank you, Bob. Also very fair. Influencing the market just a little bit, But okay. Either way, let's get back to dueling. Let's duel. All right. So now time for heroes. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Bob literally has nothing to lose besides worlds, which probably doesn't mean crap for him because he's making that cash money. Yeah, kind of. Again, he is like directly financially involved with producing leaks and like his content. He's not worried about not going to TCG or Duel Links events. So what's going on, Kobe Star? Hello. How's it going? Or Kyobi Star? Hello. Why was Decayed banned? Decayed was banned for leaking and spoiler information. That is the policy that he disregarded and that he broke, I guess, and that's from his from an email or message that he got from some official. It looks like that's the idea. What's going on, Hector? Hello. Good to hear. Let's just watch Farfa for 3 hours. True, that's true. Wait, hold on. Let's just watch Farfa videos for another couple hours. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it is important to know that Decayed, like, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything for him that he's banned practically, because he's fully online. He's fully online. He hasn't gone to actual events in like apparently 9 years, you know? So yeah, if he wanted to go to Worlds for Master Duel, sure, maybe that's like an issue, but I don't think he was looking to do that anyways, you know? Like, I think this can only really do a whole lot of nothing. So there's that. But I don't know. Yeah. Let's buy some cardboard now. True. Yeah, to say what a Master Duel meta looks like if I turn my ad blocker off and I got 5 ads on it that are enormous. Oh my god. Yes, if you are navigating to any of the Decayed sites, you must have one of the best ad blockers in the world, because otherwise it's so bad. The site is horribly optimized. Like, it's really good. The site's actually pretty fluid, but it's horribly optimized for ads because the site itself already uses so much uses a lot of stuff for the aesthetic of the site that actually navigating the site with ads is almost impossible. Oh my god. Yeah, I missed 2021 drama. Are you Team Sema or Team Farfa? Oh man, that's a leading question. I love my boys equally. Yeah, how long do you think that tier elements meta is going to last before it is banned? Hopefully by the end of the month. I predict that we're going, sorry. I predict we're going to be getting a ban list soon. No, probably in like a week or two, we're going to see like the rumors of a ban list, or that we're going to see from Konami the actual like ban list itself. There's probably going to be limits of all the tier elements and banning of Kit Kalos, hopefully. If not, if they want to keep Kit Kalos, they just limit everything, including the shufflers, and that's about what they would do, I think, if I had to guess. And this would be right for Kashtira, which would be unfortunate. Okay, so I can create a new deck, or I can just copy from a deck and go for our Milk Toast hero, of course. This might need to be updated a little bit. We have DD Crows in here, which I think is fine. Evenly matched at 3, and then we have Hero Ferris. This actually seems fine. This actually seems very fine. We're aiming in Dark Angel in the main. All right, I can go for Dark Angel. We're aiming to do Dark Law Turbo things here by facing tier element, and that's gonna be the idea. Now, if we run into Runic, that's gonna be a problem, but we'll see. Yeah, let's play Nopes. Let's go. True. Plant Hero would be great. Yeah, just boot every Shizu card. I think we should. I think that we've had enough tier element in the TCG. Okay, here's like a hot take. I think because of the development cycle of Master Duel, it seems like we're getting a lot more tier element. Oh, that was cool. I like that. I like that a lot. It seems like we're getting a lot more tier element than we really might actually have because of like we had in the TCG for much longer than Master Duel, so it feels like we've had tier for like a year almost, right? Oh my god, okay, he better have it here. I can break a sprite board with our hero board, actually, or I can just win with Maxi here. No, he's got Ash. There it is. Yeah, what a hand. I'm saying, this hand is actually really good. We got Lightning Storm, Mally, Ferris, and Vision Hero, so he's going for a sprite board here, which I think we can pretty easily get around. We don't have anything to stop his plays now, but we have all the board breakers in the world, and we're going to be able to do some damage with our plays. We have extenders in the form of Ferris and Mally. It's going to depend on what we draw here. Any evenly matched is going to be good too. I think evenly matched will be a very solid choice. Gigantic Sprite. Okay, that's good. What's going on, Jerry Duffy? Hello. Has anyone playing the qualifiers had an issue where your opponent will DC but you'll receive a loss? That happens every so often inside of Master Duel in general. I don't know where that comes from. I've had that happen to me on regular ladder, not necessarily exclusive to the WCS qualifiers, but it is a thing that is it's like a bug instead of Master Duel in general. It's a weird one. It happens every so often, but I'm not quite sure why. You're aiming to qualify for Master Duel Worlds? Oof, man. So here's the thing about Master Duel Worlds is that Master Duel Worlds, to be able to qualify, it's very similar to Duel Links, where Duel Links, you'll need to grind points all day, every day until you have the top points. And then at that point, you get Worlds and qualify for Worlds. I don't think that's going to be very possible, at least not on my schedule. And it's not, I don't think really it's made for people to do that with, because in theory, you'd have to be grinding for like a week, right? Like this, like for Worlds points, you usually have people trade off on your account. That's how Duel Links used to work, is that you have people in like a weekend for the KC Cup. Yeah, you do like, 72 hours of content. True, actually, very true. Can I grind Worlds with with heroes? And it's like, that'd be actually really funny. Yeah, go crazy. Droplet would be insane here. Happiness to 1, that's true. If we ban Agito, and Madura and leave Kelbeck and Keldo untouched, I think some tier limits that would make an awesome, interesting format with Bystials in the mix. Yeah, I think that it's funny because Agito and I don't know. I think we need to limit at least 1 shuffler, maybe 2 shufflers, and then also I don't know, because the shufflers are so strong. The Millers are really good, but those shufflers are also super strong. They are very, very strong too. So, ooh, call by. That's actually really good. Call by is very strong here. We can go for Lightning Storm. I'm going to chain mine on, and we're going to destroy this Elf and IP Masquerade. IP Masquerade is going to trigger here. Okay, Sprite Elf goes for that. Targeting Sprite Blue. I don't think I really care about the Sprite Blue target. I think that's fine, because he gets a search, but the Masquerade is a problem. That's fine. I'm surprised he didn't summon back Red or Carrot, but maybe he's going for something else. Oh, okay. Agito and Madara are SRs. That's fair. We got Agito. So fun to say. I don't know if I can beat this. Oh man. Oh god. I'm not playing. What's it called? I definitely could beat it if I was playing Plasma. Plasma, I think I would have it in the bag. God, this card is actually almost impossible to out for heroes, but that's okay. We'll try our best. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we actually lose it because also he has no more interruptions. This is really funny. Maybe Melfi Caddy is actually going to be an issue. These guys are also going to be an issue. Yeah, there's Caddy effect. That's fine. It's okay. Oh, here's actually good for the qualifiers, owning tier so far. Okay, that's good to hear. And maybe we just need to... Ooh. That's called by the Graveable, I think. I mean, we kind of need the material. We don't really need the material. We have Vion, but it's there. Yeah, Earthbound Spirit is the new Frog the Jam. Oh, did Earthbound Spirit get a change? Do you have Honest? I don't have Honest, but Honest Neos wouldn't work in this situation. Because it would play out like this, where Crusadia Avermax wouldn't trigger until after it was over, actually. Are you a Melfi or a Purely kind of guy? Ooh, I'm honestly kind of a Melfi guy. But Purely is cool. I think Purely is pretty neat. Okay. He's targeting my... Okay. He's gone for Penny into what's the seal's name? Synchro summon for 4. I don't think he can, but he might be able to. Yeah, essentially Crusadia Avermax would trigger even with that, which would be unfortunate. So yeah, if we were playing Plasma would be the way. Ooh, that sucks. Herald of the Arclight is pretty bad. Is banished instead. Oh god. It's sent from the hand, right? Any monster from hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. Ugh, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna have to go for increase now. We're gonna have to trigger. It's weird that he can't negate that, right? Am I wrong here? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. Or we could, do I have any piercing damage? I do. I have Dread Decimator. I could probably do something with Dread Decimator here. That's gonna be fine. All right, Wolf Vision Hero Vion. Vision Hero Vion effect's gonna activate. We're gonna send to the graveyard a Shadow Mist. We had normal summoned it yet. We have gone for Shadow Mist effect. Shadow Mist, we're gonna add from our deck to our hand. We could add DPE, but instead I think we're gonna add Liquid Soldier. We're gonna do the rope-a-dope here. Gonna go for Vion. Vion's effect, we're gonna banish Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist on the wire. I'll go here. Oh, that's right. We have to attack the Crusadia monster. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, how do I get around that? How do I get around that? Because it damage opponent's monster's attack. Only during that damage calculation only. Once per battle during the damage calculation. Once per battle period, not just per battle phase. Yeah, and it's made with IP, which is fine. No, Absolute wouldn't quite work here because it can be destroyed by card effects with the IP Masquerena. So that does blow. What do we do with that, man? I guess we can go this. It can't be targeted either. Again, yep, Plasma really is the way. I'm learning a little bit that Plasma would be the strat here. Do the Absolute Zero and crash into it? Yeah, I could. It still wouldn't work. Yeah, Absolute Destroys, which sucks. You go next? Yeah, this might be a go next kind of game. Unless there is a card in here that I can draw to get rid of it. And so I might chance it off the Liquid Soldier. That's kind of what I have to do, I think. Target the Malicious. We put it in there. We go for Cross Crusader effect. Cross Crusader, we get out the Mally. We add from our deck to our hand, probably the Denier. Denier seems like it'd be all right. Then we're going to go for Polymerization here. And we'll go for Sunrise. Sunrise will go for Denier and Liquid Soldier. Going to go for Sunrise here. Yeah, can't skip on your boy. I normally think that I don't need it, but I forgot that Crusadia Mech Knight Avermax is pretty hard for us to go into. Yeah, gotta be Droplet up top. Yeah, Droplet's gotta be there. I don't even think we got Droplet though. Oh, these two cards target. Yeah, that's it. Nice stuff. Could you Malicious Bane if you had to clear? Malicious Bane could and couldn't do it. He also, I'm not running Droplet, just realizing that now. Probably should run Droplet over maybe Imperm. If I had Plasma is actually just the way to go though. 44 cards though, that's pretty steep. What can I cut here? I guess Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm is really good there. And I really do need the rest of them. DD Crows maybe. Yeah. Yeah, ironic that deck can summon big idiots, can't get over Avermax. Avermax is so hard, man. It's so crazy. I don't really understand. I think this deck also has a bottom with back row, but I guess I could take out Lightning Storm as a one of, and maybe take out Crossout. Crossout's necessary. Evenly matched at a 2. I could take out Evenly matched and make that a 42, and then play the Droplet. Droplet is very, very strong. So playing one Droplet, I gotta cut one more card. That's true. Yeah. How often am I gonna really see that come around? I don't know. Cut Maxi to 1. Maxi is amazing to draw. I could probably cut Maxi to 2 though, because Maxi isn't great against Tier Element, but it's fine. Is Crossout really necessary? It is in the Maxi minigame. We almost lose exclusively to Maxi. So yeah, I think Imperm, probably up on Imperm there, because he could have. I could have negated more. Why don't you play Wake Up Your E-Hero? Oh, I wish Wake Up Your E-Hero was in this game. I wish. Take the Evenly's out. I think Evenly's still necessary, right? I mean, technically we have the Feather Duster and the Storm. So I think it's definitely needed. Because like this deck does pretty terribly against back row decks, frankly. I'm okay with 2 and the 1 for Harpy Feather Duster. But I think Labyrinth is very Labyrinth and What's the Martha one? Exo Sister. Both of those are very, very strong, I think. Especially in this format. Because they can just play Floodgates Rampant and Banish for fun. So, there's that. Droplet over Evenly. I could do that. I'm gonna try a couple games with the Evenly, and one we'll see. But that is also that's a good point. My opponent's choosing first or second, I wonder which one they're gonna choose. Needs Wing Karibo? True. Also true. My GX bros here. And that World Championship logo is actually kind of cool. Ooh. This is actually a crazy hand. Not that crazy at going second, because we don't have any interruptions even off the top, but that's fine. I guess I'll deal. Okay. It's Pendulum. Oh, it's Pendulum Magician. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, actually, this would be a important time to do into this and put that behind here. Yeah, that works. Perfect. There we go. Funny. Cool. We really can just sit here and just do whatever. I know. Nothing beats here, not even evenly. That's also fair. Yeah, if only went first. If I went first, this game would be over with Dark Angel sitting in my hand. Oh, great. Oh, great. Secret Village of the Spellcasters. How original. How original. Great. Awesome. Very cool. Tight. Very, very cool. I was going to tune out for a while and go to the bathroom, walk my dog, go to work out for 40 minutes before their combo's over. But turns out I don't have to do any of that because he's got Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Very interesting. Very cool. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. This is just so much. Yeah, if Electromite is still in Master Duel with the new pen support, I'm actually going to be quitting this game. Dude, Electromite needs to go. I know people are like, it's good at 1. Look, I think it's fine. I know Electromite is like the big talking point of like, that is good and yada yada, but it's just, God, that sucks. Sometimes there is a God, and their name is a resolved, evenly match. Praise be Allah, brother. Praise be Allah. All right, let's rock. Let's rock. Okay. Woo. Yeah, oh my god, banger. Okay, let's start. Let's go with Hero Lives. We're gonna go for Hero Lives. I'm gonna go off with Stratos, my boy. Stratos effect's gonna activate here. We're going to add a hero monster from my deck to our hand. I think I know exactly which one I'm going to activate. Once per turn, no, not negating the spell card. That's fine. Perfectly fine because we have our full combo, plus we can, I think, get in on Plasma here, which is gonna be super fun. Let's go for Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny effect, we're gonna grab Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. Wow, very cool. All right, then we're going to activate the effect of our Destiny Hero Malicious. Destiny Hero Malicious is going to activate. We're going to get Mally on the board. We're going to activate the effect of Denier. A little bit early, but I'm trying to search for something particular. We're gonna go for Denier here. Denier effect, we're going to put back the Malicious. Let's just on board. There we go. Perfect. Then we're going to go for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader on the line. Boom. Cross Crusader effect's going to activate here. We're going to Cross Crusader. We're going to target the, I guess we can target the Denier, considering that our Mally is back. Then we're going to go activate the Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, tribute the Denier. We will grab from our deck to our hand. I can probably grab anything, but I think Ferris might just be the idea here. We're going to go for Ferris. Ferris effect, I'm going to discard. Oh, really? I could discard anything. 3 wins entire.com. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He knew! He didn't know. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. Okay. Well, very solid overall. I'm very happy about that. Actual Pharaoh. I'm saying. Shadow Saddle Mist, go for Crusader. So that not to use the Crusader and got Shadow Mist effect. Yeah, the idea that I was trying to go for, I was thinking there's a line to help me get Dark Law, but I think going for Plasma there would have been just fine. A Lucky Endymion deck didn't somehow end on Endymion. I'm saying. But oh my god. Evenly or Ferris? Yeah, Ferris would have been it too. But we still would have been, it would have been a hard conversion to get Ferris. I guess we'd have to go into like a Predaplant Verte Anaconda. But knew it was wrong, I know. Hey, it's okay. Evenly is goated. But you were right. A Forbidden Droplet there. Actually, a Forbidden Droplet wouldn't have done anything, but that's fine. That's a-okay. First, finally, we get to go first. Let's go! That's true. Not every. That's also fair. That's also fair. Okay. Whoa. Our hand is really good, but they seem to have a max C, so I think this is going to be probably big GG's. No way. Okay. Okay. All right. So do I want to activate Shadow Mist now or just go for a search and get Dark Law instead? Dark Law might be better here. Otherwise, I can just go for a Plasma line. I think I'm just going to go for Ferris and see if that gets us anywhere. Let's just risk it and go for our. Oh, God. We messed up. No! All right. Well, what do? You go DD Crow, you make Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and your backup plan is the one and the only. Send 2 monsters to the graveyard for Fusion Destiny and make D P E. There we go. Make Verte. You play Floodgates. True, that's right. What do? You play Floodgates. All right, so he's down 1 card for card advantage, which is great. But we are too. We're actually still down 1 from them. But we do have Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Big chillin' down. And we have an interruption with Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, which is nice. We have follow-up with our Mally and our Denier in the graveyard. Plus we have a Crow inside of our hand that can banish things from their graveyard. So feeling pretty good about this. Looking pretty all right. They're thinking long and hard to see if they can beat DPE Pass. And it turns out they can? Question mark? Are they going for Eat? Everyone's on evenly, baby. Everyone is on evenly. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Nice evenly. Oh, Ashana. That's fine. Right? I don't really care too much about Ashana. I know he's going to try to go for a line here, which I don't really want to give him. So I think Ashana's fine. He's going to try to activate Ashana in the graveyard. I think we just We just wait? I think we just wait. Yeah, let's wait. Let's keep the toggle on, though. We'll keep the toggle on, because we're going to have to go for, if he goes for a Shana, special summon a monster. Okay, he's got the Sword Soul. Good bait. He's trying to bait us out for this. Got Moye. Moye's good. Let's see what you got, Moye. He still doesn't normal summon Moye. Okay. If Moye and my girl are drowning, catch me at my girl's... No. Okay, he has Ashana plus Mystery card. That is fine. I'm gonna pop Moye here. I'm gonna pop myself and... Well, the token would be the most beneficial here, right? Yeah, probably. And I'm gonna activate the effect of DPE. If it's a call by the grave, we're sad. The turn that's not. It's pretty good. He does have the Ashana in the graveyard to activate here to go for... Actually, no, if you control no effect monsters. So he controls the Moye already. He can't battle phase me here. So we're in pretty good standings. Ashana in the hand plus Mystery card. And we have all the follow-up in the world plus a Miracle Fusion. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yeah. Also on one non-worm Tenyi. That's okay. He's gonna special summon a Adhara, probably. Adhara or a Vishuddha. Otherwise, he can go for a level 4 and go for the worm monster. Maybe DD Crowin the Ashana early may have been better, just so I can get him off less advantage. Yeah, so he's gonna go for a level 4 here. Okay, so he's gonna go for like a Baguska. Yeah, why didn't you banish the Tenyi? I was waiting for Vishuddha. I was waiting for him to go into a Vishuddha line and then banish the Vishuddha on resolution. That way he already activated the Ashana effect. Just in case he had a way to get Ashana in the graveyard. Okay, so no, he's just gonna go for Shathana in the grave. That's fine. Back row is interesting. He can't go Baguska. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, interesting. Draw. Shadow Mist is very good here. Shadow Mist is really, really good here. Standby phase. We get to activate DPE and get back DPE. Boom, on the board. I think we can actually OTK him here, maybe. Now, what I want to do more than anything else is destroy this back row, because that is kind of the worrying part, right? And I can easily get around the Shathana here. So I think what I'm going to do is go for Destiny here, destroy Phoenix Enforcer. We're going to pop himself. We're going to pop the back row. It's only a Mystery card. It was a blackout. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Huge, huge. All right, that's pretty big. All right, now I think we end it here. We're going to go for a Destiny Hero Malicious. Activate the effect. No Ash Blossom. I think we're in there. Then we're going to activate the effect of Denier. Denier is pretty huge. We're going to go for Denier on the board. Activate the effect of Denier. We're going to shuffle back our Malicious. Another free win, baby. Another free win. Heroes all day. Let's go. Let's go. We definitely played that one right, even though we probably should have banished the Tenyi with Crow. That's my only thing I would say there. Only thing I would say. Yeah. For sure. All right, let's keep going. We did rank up, I think, inside of our placement, right? Yeah, Duelist level up for free. Huge free win there. Nice. Okay, so we have a lot of ways to go, which sucks. Can we play Neos Wingman for style points? Yeah, we can play Neos Wingman. We actually, I think I have a Modern Jaden deck, I think, just for fun. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can cancel that. I think it's Modern Jaden is our hero wingman, and this is our hero wingman build. No more Neos than we need to. All right, we can play this, and then we can run back with the actual heroes. Yeah, tier match and flu will make you sad. Oh yeah, I think that without Dark Law going first, then yeah, we're in big trouble. But sure, we can play some Neos. Yeah, we need Neos. That's actually true. We have been lacking. We've been lacking big Neos energy on this on the streams recently. We've been playing a lot of actual decks. Dark Law Pass is just the best thing we can do here, but we're also going second, so that's fine. All right. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. It's a tier limit. Great. Awesome. I could normal summon and go for mask change. I don't really know if that's going to work, but it could. Yep. I was going to say I'm going to go and AFK for a bit, but I also, I guess in theory, could be milled for something and then have something to activate. So I don't know if that'd be particularly very productive, so to speak. Kit Kalos. Probably why I need the imperms though. Do you have a Chaos Neos deck or a Hand Loop Neos deck? How consistent are they? So I've tried both variants of a Chaos Neos pile, like a Tier Element Neos pile, and also a Hand Loop Neos. I've tried the normal Neos. I've tried Hero Neos. And I feel like Hero Neos is probably the best way to play like a true like Jaden style Neos deck. It is pretty consistent and it's pretty fun. Now, I think if you're looking for like competitive viability, probably Hand Loop Neos, which is frankly just like Warrior Toolbox with Neos in it, is probably better. But I don't know about consistency. I think Konami's done a pretty decent job of making the new Neos support fairly consistent. As long as you're not playing the Neospatians. If you're playing Neos as a whole and not without the Neospatians, yeah, it's good. But the Neospatians are really the cards that do kind of drag down the Neospatian and Neospatian deck, which sucks. I think it sucks at least. So yeah, we don't need Neos because then we'll get sad about the streams. Also true. And why the Neos no work? I've put so many hours into Neos. How come this doesn't work? Hey, we got Shadow Mist. Well, now, okay. You know what the real talk is? Tier Element is crazy, but not necessarily because they have the tools available to win any single game at any given point in time against any single deck. Like, that is why they're really good. But it's also because they gain information with these millers. They can now play around my strategy and know what I'm playing based off of what they just milled from me. So they also know, potentially, how many cards left in my deck of each copy are in there, unless I'm a nut and I'm actually playing, like, not any of that, right? So that's completely crazy. Get Ferris in the deck. Plus card advantage, though, I'm turn 0, which is great. Yeah, other than all of it's good. What's going on, Jacob? Hello. Back what I miss. Kind of Neos we running. We are running a Hero Jaden Neos fusion, but we're currently getting our rocks kicked by Tier Element. And by the way, they've only really played like 3 or 4 cards, but the rest of them is like, look at this. Emerald Tortoise. Oh, God, man's a nut. He's playing all the shufflers in the world, though, so we're gonna be doing a lot here. It's gonna be doing a lot. This is when we manage our expectations. Also true. Yeah, that's kind of not necessarily why I was malding or playing Neos for a while. I was like, I gotta play more Neos. I gotta play Neos to the top. I frankly just need to edit the rest of the Neos to the tops. But one of the reasons inside of Tier Element format specifically, I don't think a lot of decks have a chance, and Neos is unfortunately one of the bottom ones to have that in. So we can try our best all day with Neos, especially against decks like Tier Element. But when Tier Element is the best deck in the format, what do you do? What do you do? I guess playing a Tyria Runic. But going second against Tier Element with no hand traps is painful. It feels really, really bad. And I hate the fact that you have to you kind of let them just do their plays. And again, very interesting, different points of dynamic interruptions, you know? And also, Sprite Elf needs to be banned. That's another ban that I hope happens, because holy God, this card is crazy. But, I don't know. Yeah, what are these reward tickets? Oh, they are so bad. All of the reward tickets are like just legacy pack filler put in other packs, because they're like, well, no one's opening legacy packs, so what if we put a new name on it? But Jinzo, I'm happy that it's Jinzo, because I do like Jinzo. And Cicada King's okay. Penguin Brave, Cicada King, and Jinzo are all solid. Yeah, we should play Buster Blader Lock. Oh, true, and play Floodgates. Yeah, we'd be trying to play effectively like OTK. I don't care about the meta strategies. Any anti-meta strategy, it's either tier or anti-tier strategies. There's no difference, and that's the true mark of this like boring shenanigans. Ooh, a lot of options here. We can actually trigger their shufflers early, by the way, because we can even get the malicious in graveyard from this Ferris, which is pretty great. Sprite Elf is good for jank, though. That's fair. It's kind of like saying that Predaplant Verts Anaconda is good for jank. It's true, but you know we don't want that. Not really. All right. I guess we go for Ferris. We activate Ferris effects. We go Ferris, discard the malicious. Yeah, targeting Rhino Heart, I think. No, Merle, that's right. He's level 2. Rhino Heart's 4. What am I saying? I do kind of hate that we're going to have to use this effect before we, we can't get Dark Law out to really prolong this game, but man, oh man, can we not? Yeah, I think it's bait everything into DP Dark Law. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I think we actually have to activate Mass Change now before this gets a little hairy. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Root Colossus. Root Colossus negates the special summon of a monster through effect. That sucks. All right. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that anyways now. What do you mill? Ooh, that's fine. It could be worse. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, I'm fine with Sprite Elf ban if we get Toliasum on ban. Oh, huge true. If we get Toliasum back, that's just the end of it. That's the end of the world. Yeah, why can't we get some royal tickets, even if it's 2 or 3 at a time instead of these 2? Oh man, that'd be so good if the tickets if like at the end of each event you get 1 royal ticket. And again, even if it's like you know how the anniversary you could pull royal from only certain packs, I'd be down with that, right? Only certain secret packs you could pull royals from any of the secrets or URs from that. That would be great. 1 royal ticket is worth so much more than any of them, and also would be incentive to play. It'd be incentive to play the actual game. I'm surprised he didn't activate to get rid of Mally. Does he know? I don't. Does he know? Yeah, you have a link whose name. Yeah. It's specifically this one here with Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver can reset the mask change. Not really that big, but yeah, he can definitely do it, which is pretty solid. I think I'm gonna get rid of the malicious here. We'll see what we can do. I think the only things left are the shufflers, and again, I hate that so much. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Back from getting grub with the fam. Well, what's going on? How's it going? Snagged. Oh, the Miracles Fusion sleeves. Nice. Good to hear. Those things are nice. I actually really do need to get the mat, the hero playmat that came with it, which is good. Yeah, the name of the Link hero monsters. Yeah, the extra heroes. All the extra heroes are just okay. They're Cross Crusader's good. I think Wonder Driver's seen better days, but you know, back in the day when Wonder Driver was released, whew, man, that was not that great. Not that great at all. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to do Liquid Soldier, and Liquid Soldier could do a lot here, but I think I might have to go Shadow Mist, and Shadow Mist to search to search for Stratos to pop the back row. I think that's what I have to do. So the real card that needs to be banned is Cyberstein. I've heard some complaints about Cyberstein before. Is Cyberstein actually like a problem in this game? It's a 1-up, right? Yeah, Walmart slipping in quality. Ooh. Oh yeah. Like they sold it at Walmart for a while. That's right. All right, we're just gonna get rid of the back row. I could add another hero to my hand to help with this OTK, because I probably could do a lot of damage with Spear of Neos, but I'm just gonna destroy this. Oh, terraforming in the back. Oh god. Oh my god. All right. Okay, so when your opponent activates effect, okay, I can actually OTK him now. I think I can actually OTK him now through this. I think I can actually OTK him now. So we go for Cross Crusader, and we go Destiny or Malicious. We target that. It's gonna trigger his Shuffler, the Keldo. Oh, it's Crow. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Because now we can OTK with Trinity. We go the Jaden BR Classic, I think. Well, not necessarily, because he could decrease our total attack points, but that might be fine. What if we go for Infernal Devicer here, and then Infernal Devicer grabbed 2 normals? He did mill the Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, so really the only play would be Dread Decimator. Right, or I can go Polymerization into Dangerous. What does that really get me? What does that really get me? Right, nothing really. Let's just try to end this. I can go for Polymerization. Polymerization, grab a second Polymerization. 1-2, go for that. Again, the Shuffler in the back is kind of the problem. Infernal to get set up for Sunrise. Yeah, I could do Sunrise setup, but the problem with Sunrise setup, truthfully, is that he has the Keldo. So Keldo can shuffle back 4. And also, I think he still has his Emerald Turtis. No, he doesn't. He got rid of it. We'll have for Kelbeck. I think he would have summoned Kelbeck already if he had it. But the idea is his Keldo, right? So Keldo, if I target either the Polymerization in the graveyard to get it back, he can just shuffle it, which I think is out, right? Yeah, right. Like I think we just go for Trinity Dread Decimator. I think that's just the way to go. We go Piercing, then we just summon for 3. I think that's just the way. Like he can only shuffle 3 back, and Trinity boosts itself, and I think that's OTK from there. It has to be, right? We go Polymerization here. Right? Like, yeah, in theory we could go Sunrise. Why can't I summon Trinity? Do I not play Trinity? I don't play Trinity in this. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, you know, we learned our lesson. we learned our lesson. We don't play Trinity in this deck. Probably should play Trinity. Probably should play Trinity. Just a little bit of Trinity. Just a little bit of Trinity. Yep. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. 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 That we can say that sucks, right? What monster would I summon with this Miracle Fusion? It would be like Brave Neos? Grand Merge? Wait a minute, we're still in there? I think we're still in there. He doesn't know. Wait, he doesn't know. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold. In there. In there! Let's go! Okay. All right. We got this, boys and girls. Check it. Check this out. We go for Elements of Hero Grand Merge. We'll activate the effect of, well, no, we don't want to because we want to trigger the Merly, I believe, but that's fine. We'll go for Grand Merge's effect. We'll just straight up hit in, not effect. Grand Merge hit into Elf. Come on, there you go. Hit it, destroys a card. Activate Grand Merge. We'll go for Elemental Hero. Or we could really go for Chaos. No, we'd go for Nebula Neos. That'd be kind of, no. Elemental Hero, Shining, Neos, Wingman. Big body. We can activate the effect. We can destroy Root Close, which I think is going to be the best place to go. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop Root Close. I'm going to decide on just that. I think Merly, I'm too afraid of Merly. But we're going to go for Dread Decimator in, do some piercing damage. 24 seconds left on the clock. 1800. And finally, 77. Get that effect out of my face. For game. Whew. And that's game. Let's go. Easy peasy. It really is just that simple, isn't it? Actually bonkers. Neos, Wingman. I'm saying. Ah. Ooh. All right. Yeah, saving that one. Banger. Huge poggers. All right. Immediate thing that we need to do is switch one of these cards for Trinity, because I think we would have had game with Trinity there, but maybe because we are not playing Trinity, this is fine. Like these are the ways to go. Contrast Hero Chaos is obviously very funny. Trinity would have been the most straightforward way of winning, but you know, yeah, it's right. Yeah. No, that was definitely just the right call. Yeah. Grand Merge Doubters in Shambles. I'm saying, dog. He didn't even know. I honestly, if we activated Miracle Fusion, I think that he would have just straight up. I think even if he activated Shufflers to get rid of stuff with Miracle Fusion, I don't think he would know to leave the vanillas. I think that the vanillas next time when he runs into the situation, he's gonna leave the vanillas. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. For sure. Will you go to the WCS? I'm hoping. If that play wasn't enough to convince Konami to give me an immediate invite, that'd be insane. So, but I think we can leave it for Chaos. I think Contrast Hero Chaos is our weakest form of monster. So we can now add Trinity. I think that Nebula Neos does a lot. Contrast Hero Chaos is cool, but yeah, he's the only Omni hero to get. That's what I'm saying. I love the only Omni. He's real cool. I think it's a cool card. That's yeah, not even Grand Merge. I guess because there's so many possibilities I could have gone into there with the heroes. Grand Merge was definitely not on his mind. Agreed. Big agree. Wait, let me check something real quick. That sucks. Okay, so it's backtracks a couple. Interesting. 3 minutes. Oh, cool. I'm testing out this new feature where I can make TikToks on the fly. And I was like, I definitely had to click that, but you know, we're there. Decking's like, I lost to Avion versus Trainer Tricks. I quit. True. God, absolute banger. If I did, I would be like, all right, I'm logging off for the night. You know, that's what I would say. All right, can I run an archetype idea by you? Of course, for sure. Clip channel upload soon? Oh, actually, maybe. The clip is saved. The clip is saved on my desktop. It only goes back 3 minutes. Maybe I should increase that to 5 just so I have a little bit of leeway with the actual clip. I might do that instead, but next time. All right. Perform Pal Pendulum. All right. Oh, I think actually we should have gone, okay, Max C on the toggle. That's good. That's good. Resolve. Oh, so good. Harmonize Magician. Do you think that he can play through a Max C here? I don't think so, right? Not as bad as MBT playing tier and losing to actual Jaden deck. That's right. Losing to Clayman Pass. Big old Clay, the clayest of boys. Bagushka. Oh, can I play through Bagushka? Not really. I mean, I can, but like I can and I can't. I definitely can. I can just go battle phase, hit Dread Decimator into the Bagushka and go. That's not a bad idea. I think I might try that because I do have everything I need, so I can just go like Ferris discard Mally summon. Go for Cross Crusader, normal summon Shadow Mist. No, I want to normal summon the Liquid Soldier for Dark Law probably. We're fine. We're in another Maxi. Yeah, Sunrise beats. So Sunrise wouldn't activate under here, but can you make Blood D? I actually don't know. I can also make that. Here in this deck though, we're definitely not running it. So yeah, double Maxi is huge here. We're definitely huge. I think we would do, or Absolute Zero also works. We have to get to it though. So we go Fusion Destiny, send Mally, send Denier, have all the... Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. Let's go Fusion Destiny. Maybe an Ash Blossom. Okay, nothing. We're good. Gonna go for DPE here. I'm gonna send Mally in my hand and also the Denier in my hand. I'll send both because it's fine. We kind of need them to make the Link monster. So we'll be okay. I'm gonna use Malicious here. Malicious Shuffle back. I'm sad because I don't get this effect, but I will get the next effect, which I think is good. So I'll go for Denier. Denier here. Denier is going to go for a Denier. I think this negates, so I'm just not going to activate the effect. We'll go for a... Oh, we can go for Infernal Devicer. Interesting. No, we can normal Liquid. Liquid just goes into a... Liquid just happens to have us go for something else. That makes any sense. That sounds like bad, but Liquid you can normal summon. It says you can only special summon. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, good to see Tier Element player getting humbled. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why not use a hero list for Dark Law? Bagushka would negate the effect. Bagushka would negate the effect. Now, I could go for Cross Crusader here and grab... Oh, maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe that is what I want to do. Grab Honest Neos. Honest Neos beat over Bagushka. Go nuts. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm going to go Cross Crusader here. I'm going to get rid of Denier. Denier, I'm going to go grab my Honest Neos, which I'm glad I kept. Honest Neos in the hand. Going to go Battle Phase. We're going to swing in for Bagushka. We're going to go for just an Honest Neos. Honest Neos Battle Phase in, attack the Cross Crusader. Big 41. Just to clear him out of the way. It's nice and simple. I don't have to deal with a whole lot. Main phase 2, I'm going to activate the effect of Ferris. Ferris effect, discarding the Vion. We're going to go for the win. Easy peasy. The line there was to go into special summon Vion, send Shadow Mist, not activate Shadow Mist effect, normal summon the Liquid Soldier, the Liquid Lad, and then go nuts. That was the idea. That was going to be the play. So, next. Yeah, why would you summon Dark Law against a pen deck? It's mainly for the searching, I think, is what my plan was there. Otherwise, we'd be probably going into something else. Yeah. Base card that Jaden used against Zane, also true. Yeah. A sub-archetype called Spy Hero. An archetype revolves around mimicking cards and effects along with the names. Would be good to bridge for Omni Hero and harder to summon cards. That would be pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Spy Hero or some type of S Hero, maybe. T Hero. We need a little bit of the alphabet heroes. That'd be kind of fun. We'd be playing, like, we have E Hero, we have D Hero, we have V Hero. What else do we need? We need, like, C hero for contrast. If they could let contrast be an actual realized archetype, we just play alphabet hero. That's what I call him. I call him alphabet hero at that point. Or C, E, D, deck hero, DEC, DECV. Is there an acronym I can make there? Maybe. But did you know that the Jaden BR channel YouTube strike? I did see that. I did see that Jaden BR pour one out for our hero homie did get got by the big system. I saw that he got copyright striked for the anime openings that he was using, which was very sad. X hero, that's another one. Dex hero. Yeah, if we had an S hero, then you could play, you know, secret hero. Secret hero, you could play secret hero, elements of hero, and X hero, and extra deck heroes. Wait. Our hand sucks here. Oh my god. All right. How does he know? We go first. The one time that our opponent makes us go first, our hand is unplayable. That's incredible. Sometimes you just got everything. That's chill. That's okay. Terraforming. If it's Cheerleman, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, it's Numeron. Oh, okay, thank God it's Numeron. That's fine. We don't die here, which is good. Numerons, yeah, big Numeron on the board here. I mean, we're fine as long as we draw into like even a hero next turn. We should be okay. Ash Blossom all day. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, why did Jaden BR get a copyright strike for using footage of himself? Kind of stupid. I'm saying true, very true. Actual Jaden using footage of himself. That's very fair. Yeah. But yeah, we just need a main deck mass heroes and up-to-date field spell. Oh god. The field spell to allow for like destruction protection would be everything. That would be everything. The problem with field spells, truthfully, inside of Master Duel, like this is like a small hint into the mind of Konami. Field spells don't do enough on their own unless there's something like Numeron or like they're a tier limit thing where you can search cards. That's the only thing that's true, is that they need to be doing both, which is why half the time they're just rotas anyways. Because why would you play a field spell with extra effects, right? And also it needs to be searchable. It needs to be a way to be searchable, which is there. Oh god. Maybe I should have saved droplets. Interesting. That's not nothing, I guess. We'll go for Neospace Connector, see if he allows us to go through. Yeah, it was too good to be true. Too good to be true. Womp womp. Womp womp. We might not have died there. That's the cool thing, is that we might not have died there because, you know, he can't really get us into anything, but that sucks. That's okay. That's okay. We'll try to go. We'll try to go again. Yeah, Droplet was huge enough for that stupid link. I'm saying the big Mega Clops link, that's also very hard to out, but it's there. You know, the overall idea of Spy Hero, make it easier to summon cards like Contrast, or make it easier for heroes to use Super Poly for certain cards like Absolute Zero, Liquid Soldier. That'd be kind of cool. Like it mimics the thing to get those things easier. God Hand, by the way, both Engage Neospace and Destiny Hero are great. You could have crashed with Dark Law. I couldn't have summoned. Anything. Dark Law wouldn't have worked there because we can't normal summon the guy. We couldn't normal summon Ferris. There we go. So heroes are the most supported decks. That is true, but they still need more. Heroes are the most supported deck, hands down, but we do need more. Do you think he banished? Oh god. Is he gonna get anti-spell fragrance? Oh, thank God it's Call of the Grave. Do you think he has an anti-spell fragrance in hand? If he does, then we just lose, right? But the Call of the Grave is gonna hit this maxi pretty hard. It's kind of okay because we don't really have a good Dynamorphia matchup. But if I could burn him, that'd be amazing. I don't think I can burn him though. Okay. So, yeah. Oh man, if you can imagine Connector being a hero. Oh, wait a minute. In there. In there. I think we make him waste. I think we make him waste this this Call by the Grave here. So we leave him with 2 cards, with 1 card face down as like the mystery. So it's the other card that's a mystery face down. That's kind of okay. But Hero Lives will get us a lot here. Again, Call by the Grave being on the Maxi is perfect. Maybe we should have toggled off. That way he didn't know that we had a Maxi to start. That way he would have picked something else, but maybe he would have picked Anti-Spell, which would have been 10 million times worse. Because I mean, we would just actually have lost there. But Neospace Connector is also not that bad, by the way. This gets us to a lot. We can even hand loop them if possible. Do we just go for Dark Law? We go for Fusion Destiny Dark Law, or we just add a card with Stratos and then go for a Neos line. Also not a bad pick. Both are very strong. Both are very strong. In theory, we can bait out a back row with pretty much either. Yeah, we need to do burn, more life points. Yeah, we definitely need to do burn. There's a few Fusion Destiny targets that can do burn, which I think would be great. But actually, Flame Wingman can burn. All right, thinking about it. 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 All I really need to do is get him down. So, should I play the old Gauge special? Oh, big burn deck? True, that's right. Big old Chain Strike. He'd be so proud. Double Stratos, get the last back row. Yeah, wouldn't be that bad. Rex Term. Rex is really good. So what does Rex do again? If the attack is greater than or equal to your life points, that sucks. Greater than or equal to, which is not very good for us. God dang, dude. Monsters they control. So technically I can do Shadow Mist here, which I think works. I think I'm going to go for Engage Neospace. Discard the there and go here. I heard Flame Wingman Neuron activated. Flame Wingman might be our win here. Unironically. And that's such a strange thing because like we add our Polymerization, which is huge, by the way. And then we get to activate the effect of Shadow Mist. This card is a walking floodgate, which sucks. But that's okay. Because we'll be fine. The quick effect to pay half and they become the life points is pretty big though. Main gift card? Oh, true. Yeah, you can't negate monster effects by Chaining Rex. That's also fair. We just add Honest Neos, right? And that gets us there. So now we activate Fusion Destiny. Yeah, we go Fusion Destiny here. We can snipe the back row by setting the other Fusion Destiny. We can't really do that, not necessarily, but that's fine. Go these two, Denier and that for Phoenix. We set both those down, and now we just win. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, they can get it down to 1,000. That's fine. Okay. Does he have the card that negates battle damage? I don't think so. Not in the side deck. We just go battle phase here. And we go attack into this guy. Up! The combined attack of all your face-up monsters is higher than your life points. Make your opponent shuffle face-up monsters they control into the deck, except for monsters with 0 attack points, less than or equal to your life points. That sucks. All right, so we have to shuffle you, and then finally, Honest Neos. It's so easy. Gimmicky looking deck. Come on now. How do we get away with it? Come on. Rex is a really good card, and Rex is not a card to be trifled with, especially when it comes to like Floodgate Turbo. But I mean, come on, that was pretty easy. What I will say is Honest Neos, the ability for us to trigger effects that we don't control, so like, you know, hand and graveyard, was the win there. So Rex feels bad, but easy clap. That's right. Unnecessary waifu deck. That's right. Stupid, sexy dinosaurs. That's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. We can get other stuff in here. Ooh, the Sprite Elf, the Sprite Blue Mate looks real cool. Is that the sound that Sprite Blue makes? Weird. No matter how many waifus they add, they're never beating heroes. I'm saying. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. See, this is great. He's got like personality. Like he's wearing like essentially skates. He does a little handstand. He does like a cool point. Yeah, we can definitely get this made. This is cool. This is a great one. Look at this one. Neat. Doing some stretches. That's cool. That's really cool. Uh-oh. 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 No! No, not the internet. No! Our hand is actually godlike. No! 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 Yeah, gotta give Dynamorphia credit for being playable outside of Ultimate Conductor decks. That's true. It's actually really good for that. Oh, God. Max C. We can give him one card and then go nuts, or we can go for Engage Neospace and get everything. We can OTK him, but I don't want to give him more cards. Do we just say F it and go for it? I mean, what's the worst he can have here? Haveness? He can have Haveness, or that back row could be something, right? Because he's playing the shufflers. So I'm hearing some OTKs. All right, we'll go for it. We'll activate the effect of Engage Neospace. Taking the Maxi challenge. Sending 2 to the graveyard. You could get Kelbeck as well. That is also true. My guy only just shoots a cannon. All right, we're going to special summon Spirit of Neos. Add Polymerization from our deck to our hand. Pretty important. Then we're going to activate in sequence Shadow Mist. Going to search a monster. And then we're going to activate Spirit of Neos to go nuts. Wouldn't Kelbeck with the Madura? That's also true. The Madura is also pretty good here. I'm going to go for Instant Contact. That's going to be actually a pretty solid one, I think, for our arsenal. Otherwise, we could definitely go into Liquid Soldier here to draw 2 cards after we use these 2. So let's go for Polymerization here. Polymerization's effect is going to go through. We're going to go for Sunrise. Now we're going to go for Increase and the Liquid Soldier. If only we had a negate. Any negate would be perfect here. But yeah, we're kind of screwed. We're going to go for Liquid Soldier's effect to draw 2 cards, discard 1, and go for Sunrise effect. Sunrise on the board. Handstand. Soul Drain would be... Oh, Soul Drain is insane. Actually, a pretty good tech against the Shizers at the moment, yeah. Draw 2. Up! Cob of the Grave is actually very interesting here. I don't mind that. In addition, I actually also don't mind this this Burstinatrix being here. That's actually kind of all right, right? It's not that bad. Because what's the line here? We can send Neos with Vision Hero Vion. Yeah. Better bluff at Celiac. Oh my god. Could you imagine? This back row's got to be something. We're gonna keep the Call by the Grave though, just for our purposes. All right. I think we can do this. We're just gonna have to go for Vision Hero Vion for the normal summon. I don't really love doing this, but we're going to go for Vision Hero Vion here anyways. Afterwards, we're going to go for sending Neos to the graveyard. Then we're going to go for Instant Contact. Instant Contact's on the board. Let's see it. Anything? Chain Havness? Oh, he's a splits. That's fun. He's reading Instant Contact. He's thinking to himself, what is he doing? He has a nut. We're golden. Perfect. All right, we're going to summon from our deck for free Flame Wingman. Flame Wingman on the board. We're just giving him more cards for free. Absolutely for free. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Then afterwards, I'm going to go for Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion wants next. He's going to have to activate this. We get a free Elemental Hero. Shining. Flare. Neos. Huge on the board. Big body. Activate the effect of Shining Neos Wingman. What's that back row? He's going to activate Medora. Shuffle it up. He's going to have to. Chain Havness. That's fine. Chain Havness is A-okay. Because then we also have the Call by the Grave for it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Connection, please don't fail me now. Come on, you can do this. I believe. You can stay with me. Come on, sometimes it does this. My internet. AT&T, please. Please. AT&T, please. Oh, thank God. Ooh. No! No! I'm still here! I'm still here! Oh, I would have won that one too! I had such a sick hand. Oh, I can't even see what he milled. I had the called by. I summoned Shiny Neos. I did everything right. AT&T. Hi, you have made a mortal enemy, AT&T. You've made a mortal enemy, TT. Ah! Ah! I upgraded to fiber internet, and this is what happens. Literally, I've never had a problem on my normal broadband, but for some reason, every time I link up with fiber, this is what happens. Thank you, AT&T. Very cool. Very cool. That was the win. That sucks. That was our duelist level rank up, either way. I'm saying, why would you do that to us? I know. Dude, it's crazy. The actual, you know what's, okay, so here's the funny part. I had a technician scheduled for today that I canceled because I was like, well, I called them. The internet's been acting up fine since I called. Maybe they did something. But turns out, maybe it's just me. And I don't understand why it keeps on like dropping my packets here. It's crazy. I explained the problem to them on the phone. I was like, hey, looking at my IP address, it looks like the authentication to my network or my broadband fails randomly throughout the night. Well, you might have to upgrade your package. It might be a bandwidth issue. Now, bandwidth is fine, and I can stream at like, 5 million K. Can you reset your router for me one more time? Yeah, I can do that. What's that light showing? It's blinking red, and now it's blinking white. Now it's solid white. Okay, the solid white should mean that it's good to go. Yeah, I know that, but hold on, we're gonna wait a minute. And yeah, okay, now it's on red. Could you try to connect with one of your laptops and device that you have available to you? Yeah, it's currently on. It's connected to it. I can see that on my my device that it's not able to connect. Okay, yeah, that's what the red blinking light means. No, okay, yeah, the red blinking light means it's bad. Okay, cool, got it. That's my call. That's every single call with AT&T. And the problem is, in my area where I live, I can't switch to anywhere else because their infrastructure is everywhere. It's amazing. Yeah, that's right. Neos is kind of doing the Lord's work here. That was an insane duel, except for the fact that the true villain is AT&T. And that's just true. Yeah, play Master Duel. My internet sucks. Sometimes it's fine. Honestly, sometimes the internet is like completely fine and I have no issues with it. It's really only when I'm playing Master Duel. Even when I'm playing offline Master Duel for like my dailies, like the days I'm not streaming, it goes nuts. It is absolutely like just like craps out. I don't understand. Also, our hand is crazy here. We'll go for Hero Lives. Hero Lives, I think I'm just going to go straight up for Shadow Mist, right? I can pretty much do anything else I want here. Otherwise, I can go for Stratos and have a line to get into Shadow Mist. I think I do have that available to me. So I could go for that. I can go for Engage Neospace after I get my Shadow Mist, discard the Shadow Mist, summon out stuff, go for 2. I can only summon fusions after that, so I might as well just go for Shadow Mist here. Because that seems like it's an instant win. Ooh, Imperm. Very nice. Oh, no Imperm. He's going to save the Imperm for the Dark Law. That's pretty ballsy. Why can't I activate this? Oh, we drew Poly, that's why. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. All right, well, I guess we'll just set 2 and pass. We drew our 1 copy of Polymerization, so we can't use Engage Neospace. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, it's gonna do it to me again. It's gonna do it to me again. It's gonna look. This is the sign. I'm trying my absolute hardest. Yeah, Spirit of Neos is an insanely good card. We are definitely playing that. Yeah, what's going on, Hollandra, by the way? Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, why are you running? This is why we're running 2. Oh, in our Neos, the top deck, we're running 2 of them. And I'm like, we definitely just need to run 2 of them. All right, we'll end it here. Maybe the least amount of act. It's the MCS all over again. It is the MCS all over again. Like, I don't know what's going on with the MCS, man. Like, I can say all day it's maybe a Master Duel, but no way. No way. Isn't Mirror when you rank up, it usually lose the coin toss? I do see that every so often. Pot of Extravagance. I'm gonna wait for him to draw 2 cards and then try to do something. That way he can't imperm me. I know he's saving the imperm for Dark Law, so. See, like stuff like this, I can't tell if it's me and my internet connection or this is. Oh yeah, without the Rainbow Dragon, true. You know, really to make this just like the MCS, we do need to play Rainbow Dragon. That is true. Yeah, the only villain heroes can't. Yes. The only villain heroes can't beat our internet service provider. It's fine. It is what it is, you know. There's only so many is what it is that we can see. Luckily though, if we're able to get rid of Shadow Mist here, we can go Poly on the next turn, then also still engage Neospace because we can go go search the Stratos, have fun. Eaglin. Okay. Well, it didn't matter anyways. That's what I'm currently seeing. LeBron James does AT&T commercials. It checks out. It's true. La Disney plays for AT&T as well. We can say that, can't we? What deck do you like more, Stardust Synchron or Red Dragon Resonator? Ooh, hard choice. Okay, so honestly, the Signer decks, I think out of them, I do like the Stardust and the Synchron better, but the Red Dragon and the Resonator decks, I think are so cool. Like all the Archfiend dragons have interesting effects that I think are like the burn and destruction, the negation, like they kind of have everything. Stardust Synchron just summons a bunch of guys and it looks cool and it's flashy, and it's probably the most flashy of the anime decks per se. But out of the Signer cards, it's definitely Rose Dragons, and it's definitely the Rose Dragons and the synchrons for sure. Those are my two, I'd say. Yeah, Flu's like dog. I'm saying, dog. It's horrendous. Also, we're gonna lose here because it's gonna do the connection thing again. Jack Atlas guy. Oh, that new Jack Atlas card just came out too, or like the new it's like a token card, or it might be real. I don't know if it's real. Banish one Fluandereeze monster from your hand and add it. Add one. Or Fluandereeze field spell? I didn't realize it said field spell. Oh, God. What in the world? Oh, my God. Okay, also, he's trying to clear the board for an imperm of some reason. Not quite sure why, but it's okay. The problem is that the field spell, this makes sense of why he would go Eaglin first on this lead, because maybe he only has Eaglin in hand, but yeah, he's adding Robina. Okay, that's not bad. Why would he do that? Oh, Book of Moon. Very nice. I kind of want to grab... Stratos, right? I'm going to grab Stratos now. It's probably not a good idea to grab Stratos, but... Maybe I should have grabbed Liquid Soldier. That way I can fuse and go. Ooh! Oh! Okay, we win. We win. Oh, God, we win. Oh, God, we win. We win so win. We are so winning. Active effect of Stratos. Stratos effect to activate. We're going to activate the effect of Stratos. We're going to add a hero monster from deck to our hand. We're going to eat up that imperm. There's that imperm. Maybe you drew multiple imperms. That's what I'm not seeing, right? Maybe that is true. Very cool. All right. It doesn't really matter what row it's in. That's fine. All right, we're going to go for polymerization here. Oh, come on. It resolved. Don't disconnect me. We can do this. 18C, we can do this, baby. We can do this. You and I, right here, right now. We can settle this beef. Fluandereeze is one of those decks. We were going to beat the last one. We absolutely were going to beat the last one. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're going to go for Vision Hero Vion here and the Elemental Hero Stratos. Because... Sunrise in there, boosting up everything, activating the effect of Sunrise, grab the, oh, okay, absolutely in there. Engage Neo Space, discard Burstinatrix, and send Aqua Dolphin. Special summon Spirit of Neos on the board. Add polymerization from our our graveyard to our hand. How'd that make that work? Gonna go for Spirit of Neos. And wait for AT&T. Pinging the server. Pinging the mainframe. Waiting. I'm clicking to make sure that I'm like, the game knows that I'm sending information out. That it's like, you know, yo. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Let's go. Oh God, that's all I was waiting on. That's all it was waiting on was for them to let us win. That's it. That's it. We don't have, that's right, we don't have to sue AT&T for our losses. Ah! Oh my God. Perfect. Perfect level up for 300 gems. The freest of gems, baby. The freest of gems. That's right, the AT&T spokesgirl. Damn you. Also, I think previously it was supposed to be the Squirrel Girl before that got canceled. Fun fact. Look at that, 3,000 gems already. You know what's so interesting? So we had a we had someone donate for pack opening that we had the other day. And it was really funny because they're like, how expensive is it? Like actual monetary? I'm like, it's about $10 for 1,000 gems. I'm like, but this game is so generous with its gems. It is absolutely like way too generous with its gems. We spent all of our gems. We're now back to 3,000. Effectively within the game of just doing dailies and getting our achievements and our dual pass and all. Like this is before we cash in on the event stuff. The game has gifted us $30. What much more could you want from this game? $33 from Master Duel just in a couple days. And I think, right, because when did we, last week? Last week is when we built Goatee. So in 1 week we've accumulated $30 worth of stuff from Master Duel. We also have to get our Duel Lives today, which is great. Oh god. Hopefully this goes well. Oh, it's burn. Kind of boring, but whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, it's right. Royal Rare Dust, that is all. Yeah, unfortunate. I like how this thing also, by the way, says 3,500 gems to be made. Woo! Yeah, make you art to 15. That's all I want. Oh god. Oh god, that'd be great. That'd be so good. Yeah, like Royal Rare Dust to actually like dust and create and make Royal Rare stuff, but then also, yeah, an easier way to make ultra rares. Super rares are crazy easy to get. I feel like I have way too many of the super rares half the time. But ultra rares are actually kind of hard to make sometimes, or especially if you're balling on a budget. So like the ability to get even 5 from like let's say 1,000 NR dust is like 5 ultra rare dust. I'd take that. Easy peasy. Change the pull rates. Easy peasy. But oh, look at that. It's booting us. It's booting us. That's fine though. See, man, this is a lot of gems though. This is a lot of gems. 12 days left to get this much gems. Konami, you shouldn't have. For me, win a duel, 25 wins, 200 gems off the bat is kind of crazy, by the way. Yeah, the problem is the problem I have with me is the player base are too good. I'm stuck in plat. Nerf my opponent, Konami. True. Very true. Hell of a stream tonight, Soul. Thank you so much, New Banner, for the $4.99. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the continued generosity, and of course for the effectively the Twitch subscription. We are still hoping to do our members and emotes and Discord and stuff at $5,000, as well as disenchant everything and play, or $5,000 at 5,000 subscribers. Excuse me. And also dismantle everything and just play Dragon Links. That's for sure what we said we were gonna do. But thank you so much, Newt. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Man, actually one thing I am kind of sad about is that I'm not able to go to YCS Philly. The date change really messed me up, and like it's only in a couple weeks now, I'm sure. But man, if I also the coordination on that would have been crazy. So pretty good. That deck was very solid. If you guys want to take a look at it, this deck inside of the World Championship qualifiers is our Neos deck. This is what we ended up rolling with. We got to summon all the hype cards, including Grand Merge and Shining Neos. I'm pissed that it disconnected us a few times. Again, that's fine. It happens. Whatever. We also got some good OTKs. We swapped in Trinity, which is great. And I think we only lost a couple. Again, one to a disconnect and the rest to just like, whatever. So we're there. You have too many cards that I can't dismantle. Wish I could dismantle them and make cards I want. Right? Okay, so honestly, a lot of these like uncraftable cards you get from the structure decks. Structure decks and also the structure decks and also the legacy packs. Even if you can't dismantle the structure decks, dismantling the legacy packs is huge. Absolutely huge. And that's the one that I think like it's like that should be able to go. That one should be like big bye-bye. But either way. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this deck is super fun if you're looking to play more of a casual hero shenanigans. But yeah, I'm rolling with Dragon Link. Surprise, surprise. Hopefully, at least I can make day 2. I think Dragon Link is pretty well positioned to make day 2 at this specific YCS because it's a new one of the format. People don't really know what they're playing. The ban. Luckily, Dragon Link might not be on the chopping block for the ban list. Like it might, like maybe. But I seriously doubt that. Plus, you guys get a lot of new toys in Dragon Link too. I think a few new synchros, which is nice. So I think that's a pretty strong contender for this upcoming YCS and YCS season. Frankly, if we're talking about YCS as a whole. So, but yeah, either or. Anyways, though, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on this stream playing Heroes once again. It felt really good to get back into it. I had a pretty great time. I'm just glad we got to show off what the deck can do. I was kind of surprised. We played mostly meta. I think maybe all of it was meta. Fluandereeze, a lot of Tear Lament, and a few other Sword Soul as well, which was great. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and for keeping me sane, hanging out in the chat with me tonight. I do really appreciate that. I think that you guys are absolutely amazing. Grand Merge was incredible. So haven't heard any texts. Have you in the community? Actually, I don't know. I haven't heard any texts for this YCS either. Like good ones to have. I mean, technically, like the old stuff still works for this, but like for Pearly, there's the XYZ Encore that people are trying. Like for Pearly matchup. Otherwise, Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus is up there, which I think is pretty obvious though. Like Santa Claus and the XYZ Encore, right? I think those are the bigger two that I've been seeing like popping around. But Arms Like Wild Heart, that's right, Louis plays. Good stuff. If it's late for you guys, by the way, get some sleep. Or not, have a great rest of your night. Play Tears of the Kingdom and Big Chill if you haven't been doing that already. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me and being here. I'm gonna go get some food. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Get some dinner if you haven't eaten yet. But yeah, a few of you have, and that's great. Thank you once again for being here. I'll be live soon, so subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff for the algorithm. Easy peasy. And hopefully next time we'll be able to bring back Neos or Heroes into this World's Climb. So I'm super down. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to go get some food. Maybe some curry. No. Maybe some curry fries sounds pretty good. Pork chops, maybe. Something. Either way. All right. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.